We're live. Ignore the test in the chat. Well, that only... No, that does here on stream, yeah. I was testing things. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Didn't leave myself muted this time, did I? Hey, look, it's a seal. Yeah, okay. We should be live. And I think all the audio should be good as well. Yay. So we're going to be playing some Rayman 2. We're going to be playing some Rayman 2, which is a game I literally haven't played since it was a new game. Back in the late 90s? I don't know when exactly this game came out. I want to say 98, 99. Around there. Either way, it's going to be a fun experience. Look what the pirates have done to our world. A planet of anguish and pain haunted by evil. That's a little intense for the beginning of a kiddie game. I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit much to put on my shoulders. A dark place teeming with fierce monsters. Nothing that can stop them now that they've captured you. Well, that's not a very good way to start. They've taken everything and reduced our people to slaves. This is a little much. Just a little bit. The robots search for innocent prey. So, evil robots, gotcha. This is the one that had, like, what was it, razor beard, I think? They exploded the heart of the world? My god, the bastards. 1,000 laws of energy, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, yeah, I haven't played this game since it was a new game. A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So, this might as well... And I never beat it back then, either. So this might as well be a blind playthrough, really. Rayman 2, the great escape. The great escape. I should have brushed my beard before going live. I know that's a weird thing to say, but like it's bothering me. The Buccaneers, the Pirates, Prison Ship, Commanders, the Admiral, Razorbeard. Yeah, there's your beard. That's an awful lot of slaves. And live updates, too. The Pirates had a bit more, were a bit more technologically advanced than you might think. It's like live Twitter updates years before this thing. Can't really hear it too well, but it might be coming through the mic. I don't think it is, but let me know. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit on my end just so I can hear it. Alright, that might be coming in through the mic, it might not be. If it's echoing, just let me know. Yahoo! Oh, I forgot it did friggin'
No.
Old school Nintendo speak. That is not a good face. So yeah, I don't have much nostalgic attachment for this game, like a lot of people. I don't like your mouth, your whole jaw area. It's a little polygonal. Oh, you made it worse. Hey, RDS, what's up? Nice funky call. Gabagoo! How I can shoot with my fist again. Yeah! I appreciate the enthusiasm, though. God knows I could use some right now. I'm a little tired from work, but I still wanted to stream today. And also, I felt bad for canceling this stream the other Monday, too, so I just went ahead and moved it to today. It might just be kind of a more chill stream. But yeah, we're gonna play some Rayman 2. Use your magic fist. Okay. I mean, that didn't really look like a magic fist as much as it did just a regular. Whoa, that's gonna take some getting used to. Okay, so it's just general platform controls. That's not too bad. Pretty responsive, if not a little slippy, a little slippery. Well, that's fine. All right, so let's continue. Haven't seen this game in years. I haven't seen this game in years either, RDS. As I was saying earlier in the stream, I haven't played this game, like, since it was a new game, basically. I'm not expecting to be very good at it, honestly. RDS, if you don't mind to, let me know if my audio seems weird or if there's a weird delay or anything like that. First time I've used the 64 on an actual streaming since I got the HDMI converter to actually stream off of, so... I also don't like the weird formatting here. Like, I'm assuming it's just because of the cutscenes. Those are just the text boxes, but it's like large black bars. I assume it's not like that in gameplay. I guess I should take a look whenever it shows through. I don't really know much about this game. I watched a couple LPs of it back in the day. I know Rayman is French. That's the extension of my knowledge. That's it. That's all I got. Oh yeah, gameplay looks good. Alright, so yeah, I've seen some LPs of this game, but other than that, I don't really know much about it, like, at all. Besides, I can fling balls everywhere, so that's pretty neat. I know it's pretty well regarded, if memory serves. Oh, slopes. Oh, why does it have to be slopes? Nobody likes slopes. What the hell do you want? Yeah, escaped. Did you see that stone right there next to us? It's a magic stone, which can read your thought. I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable. Pass close to the stone, and I'll quickly appear. And advice sounds choosing, staying a stone, and keep B pressed. I will appear and repeat the instructions. So not like say it in a clear way, so that's not as confusing. Press A to jump, press B to shoot, keep B pressing, I will return. Microphone. Alright, this looks like something. I know it's generally like a platforming game, I believe. Gotta say, I have no idea what I'm doing. That's okay. That's the thing about these games. It's weird. It's always weird playing older games that I don't have a nostalgic attachment to, because I feel like I overly judge them a little bit. Because the games you have a nostalgic attachment to, you're a bit more forgiving of. Do I just have to go up the river? That seems to be the only place I can go. You're a bit more forgiving. Oh, it's you. Hello. Yay. Okay, does that lock me out? Okay, that was weird. Just smashed a pirate cage. Well, that's super cool. I'll teach you all the secrets of the world. Take the lum and hold L. That's gonna be difficult. Down, you'll see. Okay, I'll take the lum there. Why does it have to be L? That's like on the other side of the controller. Okay, so that's nothing. It's just like a statistics screen. Progression. I mean, you should have really put it on the pause screen, but sure. This is full catalog. This platform isn't part of the game, so it's actually fun. That's fair. What are you? Are you an enemy? I don't know what you are. Important to camera. Oh, that's. Oh, yay. Yay. 64 camera controls. Everybody loves them. Yellow llums are very important. If you want to know why, press L. There's L, 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 L. Yellow llums are the 1,000 fragments of the heart of the world, broken by the pirates. They contain the universal knowledge. Scientology. The more you gather, the more you will learn. You can access the secrets of the world by pressing L. Okay, so just find the yellow things. Gotcha. It's Mario. It's just Mario. It's just Mario 64. It's nothing important. It's just Mario. It's Mario 64. It's basically all collectathons from this game. Maybe the slight more... oh, I came out that way. A slight more focus on action as well as platforming. Save for Gold. There are a few different types of games. I mean, also it depends on if you count like cart games as party games. But there's there's a couple shooters. Perfect Dark. All right, I feel like you're an enemy, but you're not doing any damage, to me. Mid-air press A to helicopter, spin your hair around, whip your hair back and forth like a madman. Oop, I forgot to press it again. Can you double jump? Okay, no, you can't double jump. But I can float over there. I don't know why I turned insane. Probably because I've been watching a lot of random, like, Harry Potter theory videos. Hang on to the walls whenever you can. Can't catch me, I'm Spider-Man. Alright. Look at that, combining the techniques. I don't like your faces. They're flat and wide. And, you know, you look like a fat tapeworm. You're not helping your case. You're not helping your case at all. Oh, they miss their dad. They miss their disgusting father. Forgot about Perfect Dark. Everybody forgets about Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark was a really, really good game. I really enjoyed Perfect Dark. And in my experience, it's actually aged a lot better than GoldenEye. I feel bad because GoldenEye is one of our most popular titles at the shop. And, like, it's gotten to the point now where I, like, warn people half the time when they come in for GoldenEye and they're buying, because they're spending a lot of money. They're spending, like, $65 on the system, and GoldenEye itself ranges between, like, 15 to 25 usually. Are you just gonna follow me? Or can I just bitch slap you till you leave? Ranges between, like, 15 to 25, depending on market value, basically. That looks intimidating. So they're spending a solid, like, almost $100. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so I can wall climb. That's actually pretty useful. And it's a lot more simple than it was in any other game where you can do that. I can suggest it. Like, it still suffers a little bit from 64 aging, which just means the controls haven't aged amazingly, but it's not as bad as GoldenEye. And it's about the same people and has similar control schemes, but for some reason I guess it's just more like polished on Perfect Dark, and it just has aged a little bit better. GoldenEye is still fun to go back to, but like it's learning curve if you're used to modern shooters. Sirs, can you not? Okay, see, you make it this complicated. I agree with the armless fellow. Yeah. It just aged better than GoldenEye did, in my opinion. GoldenEye just takes. It's actually kind of funny. GoldenEye takes a lot longer to get used to again than Perfect Dark does. I feel like you're coming through my mic with your squibbly talk. The pirates have taken Lie to the fairy glade. Oh no. I don't think this one's gonna be nearly as sexy as the ones in Rayman Origins and Legends. I mean, I hate to compare the two, but like the artwork in Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends. It's nice. I liked it. It's pretty good. But yeah, I can definitely, okay, that's a death pit. Still need one, okay. So we'll go back and get it. Okay. Well, luckily, I'm pretty sure the one is just in the opposite direction here. Woo! Okay, you're gonna take a second for the camera to catch up with me. Oh God, you stupid flying frog. The Origin games are great. I love Origins. Legends, I didn't like as much. It seems like they kind of overcomplicated things. Yeah, I already did that, you stupid smiley frog. I don't like the faces of these characters. They are disturbing, and I don't like them. But Origins itself, I really enjoyed. And yeah, like, it's, in addition to just being a solid platformer, the 2D art on it is pretty dang swaggular. I'm assuming there's one. Yeah, there is. Get out of my way, Mr. Mosquito. Yahoo! See, he's chasing me. I feel like that's an enemy, but he's not doing any damage to me. No, he's no Phil Swift. Alright, that's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, I don't know how far I'm going to get tonight. It might end up being a shorter stream, just depending. I'm aiming for at least 2 hours, but we'll see. I've been streaming frequently lately and had like crazy long streams, mostly because of just randomizers. Randomizers are one of those types of games you can play that just like time flies when you're playing a rando. I'm gonna try and limit randos to maybe once or twice a week, so we'll see. I haven't decided what tomorrow or Fridays. No, excuse me, Fridays or Fridays stream is. I forget. I can't remember what day of the week it is. Yeah, I've got the lums. So depending on what I might do another rando tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Now we can take You'll Find the Entrance to Fairglade. It smells perfect. Sunday I'm definitely gonna be doing a rando though, unless we want to like play Terraria or something like that. I think the thing I liked the most about Legends was the music levels. Yeah, the music levels were fun. They were very fun, and that was also apparently a callback to the first Rayman, which I have on PS1, I believe, which is something I need to play at some point too. Although I've always heard that those are incredibly unfair. You are now in the Hall of Doors. Cool. From here you may enter many new worlds. Use blah to place the lum on the door of your choice, and press A to the end. Alright. Oh my god, how many tutorials do I have to do? It's a platformer. You press B, you throw a bally thing, you press A, you jump, you press it again, you glide. Like, it's just okay. What's it like? There we go. Oh, it has a little to do. Okay. So basically, I'm probably not gonna 100% this, but I don't know. I may not even beat it. First off, I don't have a friggin' memory card, so I'm gonna have to leave my 64 on. I get one from work tomorrow, so I'm gonna leave the 64 on overnight, and provided the power doesn't go out or anything, we should be good. I can't get over there. The only thing I've really, like, the controls are pretty tight. It felt kind of floaty and skippy and slippery, slip-slatty at first, but right now I'm kind of getting used to it. Oh wait, this is the same? This is the same damn level. It's bullshit. It is the same level, isn't it? Dude, it must have automatically put me... Wait, can I can't leave, can I? I can't leave! I have to go all the way back through the level. That's an oversight. What was I? Get away from me, Mr. Mosquito. Whoop. The only thing I haven't liked about it so far, and given, like, this is kind of an unfair judgment, is, the actual level design itself on this first one. It's very blendy. Kind of all blends together. Now, I've already seen that cutscene, you damn ugly fools. Those mushrooms are on top of each other, and that's kind of weird. I just want to go to the Fairglade again. Get out of my way, Mr. Mosquito. Mr. Miyagi. Also, I have emotes now. The one I put through, which was like a placeholder one, got approved. I probably am not going to keep that one. Because it's kind of boring, and I don't really like it. That's all I can think of. The only other possible emote I thought about was a Whizbig emote, so I'm going to look into doing that. Or maybe I might do a hand-drawn face emote. I could do that. Alright, so it automatically put us in the right level. We need to do that. There we go. The Fairglade. But for the time being, I do have this emote. La 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 la. Boop. Spam it. Spam it like crazy. Yeah, it's literally just a modified the second version of the icon that I have for Twitch. I don't know. Is all I can think of on short notice. I am going to look into making another one. I did also get a sub alert, which I am also not 100% happy with. I don't hate it. How linear are these levels? I feel like Rayman 2 levels are pretty linear. We want our daddy back. Well, I can't do shit about it. Maybe he shouldn't have got called in the first place. Okay, that I get. It kind of looks kind of like Mario Odyssey-ish, where they're just kind of like laying. Oh, I can grab onto that. Oh, hot diggity damn shit. That's pretty useful. Can I actually get anywhere with that? No, that's dead end. At least it doesn't like automatically make you fall off. That's pretty useful. Yeah, I'm not 100% happy with the emotes and the alert that I got, but it'll work as a placeholder for right now. I realized I had one good, really good idea for a bit alert, but I'm gonna have to like, excuse me, I'm gonna have to actually do the audio, the alert itself myself, like in Audacity, and edit it that way, because the clip I thought existed of this movie doesn't exist. Like, the words exist in that movie, but it doesn't exist in the way that I thought it did, and I wanted to be very specific. So I'm gonna have to do some work on that one. Out of my way, fish. I gotta care, fish. Need some energy. I don't need energy, though. Oops, oops. Oh, Rayman can't swim. Well, that's really good to know. Swimming, not advised. There. The little front flip he does, kind of throws me off a little bit for some reason, and I don't exactly have a good reason why. It just does. I have to remember, I'm basically gonna have to, like, remember to press A every time I jump. It seems easier to jump while floating, even if you don't necessarily need to. I guess the level design isn't terrible. I guess that was more just the beginning one. I don't know why, I just felt like the Rayman games were a bit... Oh, you can focus, too, same as you can in the Zelda. I don't know why I felt that Rayman levels were a bit more linear than this. Because I don't think they are. I mean, they're kinda. You're gonna have, like, areas unlocked and then split paths. Like, no, I fell! Wait, I can swim here? Okay. So I can swim, just specifically not in the piranha water, I guess. That's fine. I mean, that's not really consistent. So, like, from a game design aspect, I don't know how I feel about that. But that's not that big a deal. Oh, I opened this place up. Yay! Yeah, we want a daddy back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Grab the green lumps. If you die, you'll reappear where you last took one. Oh, okay, so it's a save point. Well, that's actually legitimately useful. Where is the green lump? I do not see a green lump. Okay, water. Water! Oh, that's that worked. The water just kind of stays there. Was there a green lump up here that I didn't notice? No, there's not. So you just, like, gave me that message as a tutorial without actually giving me the thing the tutorial was about. Well, that's, I don't know. Maybe I'm being hypercritical of this game because I just mentioned that earlier. Like, I have this weird habit, especially on 64, because it's my favorite system. I have this weird habit of being overly critical on games that I did not play myself as a child. And, like, sometimes that's okay. Can I get over there? Will this water kill me? See, this is why this is a bad idea to have, like, certain water kill you. Okay, see, that water kills you. That's why that's a bad idea, because I couldn't tell if that killed me or not. Also, I guess I already got that green one because it started me over there. Where that there frog spot was. I guess I can't get over there yet. Because I don't think I can jump over there from that one. Can I grab onto the burb? I cannot grab onto the burb. Well, fine then. That's a good emote. I don't know. Like, I've always been told that with your emote, like, if you can't think of anything else, just make it... Oh, that's how I get over there. Make it your face. Just, like, in terms of recognizability. Oh, am I gonna make it? I hope I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Alright, we're going. Yeah, I've always been told to just use your face, and, like, I thought about using... Oh, panic. I thought about using that picture that Boog and Fraser always use of me. But Fraser sent me that, and it's actually not as good of a picture for an emote as I thought it would be. So I decided not to use that one, and then this was just like my backup. Okay, well, I got a lum. So that was... Slopes. Polygonal slopes. Okay, so you don't get infinite lives, but it seems like lives just come off your life bar there. That's fine. Or at least like instant... instant kill lives. Alright, so let's get up here and go the other way then. I'm legitimately probably not going to 100% this game, because I don't know it well enough to 100% it. But at least in these first few levels, I'll try and explore as much as I can. I will probably be continuing this playthrough here and there. No, get up there. Just depending on what I feel like playing at the moment. Okay, this is a slide thing? I remember the slide things from the videos that I've watched. The videos. I know that in 1 there's limited continue, so that's a step up. Yeah, 1 is a vastly different game from this, from what I've observed and also been told. It is still like a 2D platformer, but it's a lot more like Legends. And also redonkulously difficult at parts, like, and unfairly so, too. Not just like regular difficult. I can't get to there. But like, ridiculously difficult. I will say what I do know about that looks like an enemy. Okay, it died. Therefore, it died. Therefore, it was enemy. Call the weak. I'm sorry. What was I about to say? I don't remember. It's a problem I used to have in LPs all the time. Just like legitimately like brain farting and flatlining completely. Give me the health. Oh yeah. Surf and slide, Rayman. There's a mosquito in my room, and that's gonna bother me. That's gonna become a problem. There's a green one. So what happens if I want to go back to the other green one then? Do I have to like backtrack over there? I guess that would kind of make sense. Whoop! Hello. I don't want nothing to do with you, Mr. Fishy. Mr. Piranha. Mr. Piranha. Okay, is it nothing but red lums up here? I feel like I haven't found that many yellow lums. How many have I found? 4? Yeah, I've only got 4. My god, there's 50 in each lever. It's okay, Rob. Okay. It locked me to the camera angle. So I couldn't get out of that little cutscene there. Oh, raisin. No, this isn't my interview. This is just a pirate fight. Now, remember, Sirs, this locks you into, or not locks you, but shows you, like, strafing and how to handle that nonsense. Does it... Okay, so, is he gonna come down here? No, he's not. So I have to get up there to him. Okay. Well, okay, I can do that. That's not that big a deal. That's okay. Okay, maybe not. That's a little bit less okay. I can't grab up there. I can't grab up there, and I can't hit him. Alright, so what the hell do I do then? Also, the camera angle's locked. Is this a thing? Oh, he was supposed to blow that up for me. Okay, well that works. Use your shadow and your helicopter. Do you mean use your shadow while you helicopter? Okay, he's still throwing a bomb. That's not good. God, they're so generous with the health. I guess because they expect you to get hit a little bit at the boss fight there. Whoop. Green lums all day. Whoops. Look at this web. You can grab onto it. Concise and to the point, Mr. Frog. Thank you so much for that. Whoop. Okay. We're gonna avoid the folly balls. The fall balls. Ball falls. Fall balls, how balls. Let me get up here and... Yoo-hoo. That doesn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. That's a laser. Why do the... Well, I guess they're robot pirates. I was about to say, like, why do the pirates have lasers? Pirates shouldn't have lasers. Those things don't go together. But I guess that's really subjective. Careful, there are lots of pirates in the area. There's a good chance you'll have to fight one. Move around there. Yeah, it's a strafe. You strafe. You strafe. You strafe. Strafe, strafe, staff, strafe, and then you can throw balls that way. Oh shit, I hit a pirate. I didn't know you were there! Ow, shit. Okay, and it kind of locks on. So that's actually pretty useful. So basically, spam attack! Nifty. Well, that was fun. You're not limited ammo or anything, so that actually helps a lot. You can just spam the shit out of B while you strafe and dodge. I killed the second. Oh, he hit me. I don't know if I was supposed to, like, wake this one, or I could have tried to, you dead? Yeah, you're dead. If I could have tried to, like, sneak by him. So grab the powder keg. Where the hell is the powder keg? Must be up here. Hello? Rayman? Rayman? Why don't you calm those hams down? God, he climbs so aggressively. Just seems unnecessary. Alright, so we got 6 now. I guess we're not doing too bad. Because I know not all 50 are required. Oh, that's a laser. Yep, thought that was gonna happen. Okay, but like... Okay, there we go. No, well, okay. Yep, thought that was gonna happen. Was not super well telegraphed there. Dodging lasers like Mission Impossible. Get the pirate, get the pirate, get the pirate. Yep. You can't hit what you can't see. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Oh, I beat him. Okay, well, there you go. We're making it. We're doing progress. We're doing us a progress. I don't like the way it locks you into cutscenes whenever you, like, make a transition. Again, there goes me being just hypercritical. I have no reason to be so critical of this game. I don't know. Every time I play a 64 game, it's really dark, too. I don't know if that translates well. I might have to lighten that up. I guess the other eras maybe won't be so dark. I don't remember. I've watched, like, complete... I watched complete LP. Oh, okay, at least this is in the area. Are you an enemy? You hurt me, so that's for sure. What are you? Oh no, you're the chicken. Free me! Find the machine and destroy it. You're kinda hot. I don't mean to sound disappointed about it. But after all the good artwork on Origins. To throw it high, press A. To throw it forward, press B. Okay. So, whoop. That's what you say. Oh yeah, it said something about grabbing a powder keg, didn't it? But I didn't grab a powder keg. Where are the powder kegs? That's a pirate. So I'm supposed to bring the powder kegs. This is the machine. Oh, I died. This is the machine she's talking about, but I don't have any powder kegs. I never got any powder kegs. They didn't talk about that in law school. I went to law school. I didn't go to law school. Don't listen to me. I'm a compulsive liar. I'm gonna free you, but I gotta find the powder keg first. I fell down here. Shit, how do I even get out of here? Oh, okay, there's a net thing for me to cross. Hello! Net thing. Climb. So you just shit. You just climb so aggressively. Seems unnecessary when you get down to it. Alright, I'm not making that. I don't make that. Huh. Well, I guess let's backtrack a little bit then and try and find whatever powder keg he was talking about. Yeah, so like I said, this is basically a blind playthrough. While I have technically played this game before, it has been so very long and I never actually beat it that it might as well be blind. Crap, that means I have to get a friggin' powder keg through, these terrible camera angles. These god awful camera angles. Well, see, now, that's not really doing me any good. Where the hell is the powder keg? I need powder keg. You told me I need powder keg. Well, I'm about to die. Can I not? There you go. I don't know powder kegs. Maybe you can make it across here. I'm just, like, jumping poorly. You know. Yeah, no, man. I'm not making that. I'm super not gonna make that. Did I soft lock? I am confused. Wait, what's through here? No, this is the machine right through here. Was there another way to destroy the machine? Do I just need to just like spam the shit out of this? Will it eventually break? I don't think it will. I also can't change the camera angle in this, which means walking backwards is extremely dangerous. Go away. Wait. Is that the powder keg? Could I just not see it? Wow, I literally just could not see it. The screen I'm playing this on is actually darker than what the stream is. No. Oh, you made me destroy the powder keg. At least I know where it is now. Yep. Ow. Shit. That hurt. Grab the powder keg. So basically, throw it up and then... Hup. Oh, I went forward. Okay, that's fair. God, Rayman looks so sad over there in the corner. My health is low and so is my self-esteem. Alright, so stop, hammer time, throw it up, throw the ball, and catch. Okay, that's easy. It's just the button combination is a little, hup. There we go, hup, and hup. Aha! I am destroying the machine. I am raging against the machine. I'm straight Tomarello in his biatch. I also don't have much health, so that's concerning. There we go. So once you get it down, I guess it does have like some puzzles and such, which is cool. I'm alright with that. Ah! No! Oh god! No! I'm gonna die! I'm not ready to die. How far back does it start me when I die? That is very pertinent information that I do not have. You're about to shoot a thing. I know you are. Come on. There you go. I knew you could do it. Alright, so I can't, like, jump up. So I guess I just slap. Okay. Okay, I do not just slap. Well, then how the balls do I get it up there? Because I can't jump. Yeah. Was I just, like, off with my aim, I guess? Also possible. That's like, half the time it seems to aim automatically, and half the time it's like, nope, you gotta manual aim this shit. Woo! Okay. I thought that thing was gonna blow up right behind me, and I was gonna be fantastically upset. There we go. So I guess I just need to get closer before... Harsh! There we go. Go away. One more. God, okay, walking back on this little platform is terrifying because I have no idea where I'm going. I'm walking blind, and it shows. I'm ready for a brighter area. Somewhere that's not, like, super dark and gloomy and depressing. There we go. And ha! I have destroyed the machine. I have ragged against the machine. Where is my song written about me? She's got that 90s chick vibe going on a little bit, which I dig. Not gonna lie. Are you okay? Oh, Rayman. At last, I was afraid Glowbox had failed. I mean, he is a failure. Let that not be in doubt. Yeah, I gave him 7 but we got separated. I need to find him and get rid of the pirates. Had to do that, I'll need all of my powers. I don't know why I'm making one voice, I just feel like it. I am too weak to give you back all of your powers. They broke the primordial energy core into 1,000 elements. And combining the energy has become very difficult. But there may be another solution. Have you ever heard of Polycus? You don't just walk up to somebody and ask them that. That's just rude. We don't know you that well.
No, monsieur.
Alright, yeah, no. No. He's the spirit of the world. There seems to be a lot of that going on here. Scientology. Help you to feel okay. He could be awakened.
Now let's do it.
Cool. So yeah, this is basically setting up the full story here.
Just because I'm good stuff, you will I need.
Gross.
Yay! Rayman!
Gotta appreciate the enthusiasm, if nothing else, at least. I also just realized, is that a tail or ponytail at the end there? I wasn't sure. Yay, we got a power upgrade. That means we can do the swingy thing now. Can we swing? Can we be swingers? Please take that out of context. Where? Oh yeah, it's the bridge, isn't it? Duh, that would make sense. That would be the progressive way of thinking about it. Oh, yeah. Progressive auto insurance. Can you not? Okay, there you go. Yeah, you aggressively climb your way up there, sir. To grab onto the purple sheet, then ship. Wait, okay, press B to let go. Okay, so you just shoot them, period. Well, that would make sense, control-wise. I'm sorry? Why did you let go? I did not tell you to let go. You let go when I tell you. Mr. Rayman, if that is your real name. Hup. Yay, now I can get places and do things. Can I get some health, please? That would actually be extremely useful. Oh, wait, there we go. Yeah, I can hit that. And hit that. I couldn't even see the lumps I was getting there. I just know I was getting them. I wonder how long each level is here. Probably not too terribly long. Although I say that, and I think I haven't even, like, scratched the surface of this level. Ooh, okay. That's a lot of... I'm just gonna keep going this way. Hup. That's not good, Kamara. Welcome. Hope you're gonna enjoy this here, Rayman. If you can't watch it live because you're on your phone, that's fine too. We'll be around, so you can watch the VOD later if you want to. Where am I going? I don't actually know. This way? There are no more lums like leading me. Okay, I can cut that off and on. That's actually pretty useful. So far, there's been a lot of things I like about this game, and also things I don't like at times. But mostly things I like. That's a cage? God. Oh, he murdered me. I kind of like didn't even see him there. Oh, it only starts to half health. I'm actually not playing this on an emulator. Remember, I am playing on a legit 64 with a Frankenstein controller that I kind of made. In addition to working at a retro game store, I also collect retro games, and I picked up Rayman 2 probably about a month or two ago, not too terribly long ago, with the intention of playing it at some point. And then when you mentioned it, it was kind of the push I needed to finally break down and start playing it. Can I? Yeah, I can shoot you. Yeah, I can shoot you. Up, and you can shoot me. That's actually kind of neat that you can do that in 3D space. I feel like, ooh, that was a lot of lumps. I feel like that was actually probably kind of hard to program at this point. Love the Rayman franchise. Yeah, it's one of those I've always been aware of, and I've played games before. I played this one years ago. Not well enough to like be a super fan or anything like that, but I did play it. I have played through Origins and Legends. Oh, I did not realize it's not. God, it's going all the way down again. I played the Origins multiple times with friends and solo. And I have played through Legends once, and kinda don't plan on doing it again. Unless it's, like, with someone, I might do it. That game's a lot better co-op than it is, solo play. There we go. But yeah, so basically it's a franchise I don't have, like, too much, I don't have any nostalgic attachment. What did I play Legends on? Was it on 360? I had to play it on 360. That would have been the only thing I could have played it on at the time. Was it on? Or did I play it on somebody's newer gen console? I don't remember. Because it came out around the same time the Wii U came out, I think? Am I right about that? You see these air currents, Rayman? Yes. I played it on whatever the first console that came out was. Played it on PC. And it wasn't PC. I know I didn't play it on PC. Oh, no. Get down there. Get them limbs. Get the limbs. You need the limbs. Get them sweet limbs, baby. Oh, yeah, them sweet limbs. Okay, that's... I got a little weird. Yeah, it's on PC, but it's on other things besides just that. And I'm pretty sure I didn't play it on PC because I don't have it on my PC. Okay, there we go. You! Currents! I'm coming for you. You look like one of those Chinese finger trap toys. Yeah, Chimera, it's on, it's totally on Steam. On the stems. Oh! Let's not fall down there. There you go. Make it! Make it! Make it! Because Ubisoft can be dumb. Accurate. Very accurate. And Microsoft. They both can be dumb. Yeah, if you're a big fan, you should. I will say, like, it's a different game than the 3D ones here, but it's still fun. Can I get... Okay, there we go. Wasn't sure if I was going to grab that or not. I feel like I've gotten on most of the lumps so far on this level, which is good. There's 50 total. I don't know how I've surely missed a couple of them by now, but I don't think I've missed like too many. And I know they're not all required to can you? There you go. To progress. I'm gonna go this way. Aha! Oh, am I gonna make that? Yeah, I made it. Okay, sweet. Grab that. And, okay, so the last one's over there. Now, is there a lung in that one? I don't see one. So, I think I'm good to go. I just need to get up here. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm back forth between this stream and entering Squiddy. Oh, that's cool, man. I'm always happy to share the light with Squiddly a little bit. Can I? There we go. Their energy will make you less vulnerable. Oh, that's sweet. So you get health upgrades from that, I guess. You have a fancy hat, sir. The fanciest of hats. Oh, you're gonna unlock that for me, aren't you? I'm sorry? I was on the side doing that, and that's a little weird. I got slurped into the wall. It was a weird thing that happened. Oh, was that the end of that one? Bonus level access denied. Yeah, I missed a lot then. I missed like half of them. Jesus. That's actually worse than I thought. That's fine. I don't care. I'm just progressing. The Marshes of Awakening. The stand Marshes of Awakening. Maybe decide that my internet's down. Ah, that does suck, Mara, but we've all been there. I don't know what kind of internet you have overseas there, but hopefully it gets a little bit better. I know most places have better internet than the States. The States' internet infrastructure is god-awful. And it's like, got a reputation for being god-awful too, which is kind of the worst part. I bet I can grab onto that there thing. Yep, I was right. I will say one thing I do know about the Rayman franchise, and something I really like about it, is the music. It has fantabulous music. How can I ever thank you? By not looking at me, snout face. Sam. Oh, Jesus, are you okay? You had a moment there.
You wanted me more this too?
I like your bow tie. Oh, Glow Box is here. Yeah, Japan it is like insanely good. It's so awesome. Not that I've ever been, but from what I've read and been told by people who have been. I get it back. Well, at least you know, at least you will get it back then, Camilla. God, it's 3 a.m., Camilla. I always feel so bad when you're like shooting out, then press A to jump and Z speed up. Okay, well, that's cool. I always feel so bad whenever I realize how late it is where you're watching. I hope you are getting some sleep. That you're like taking care of yourself. Yeah. Oh, sweet, switchacular. Okay, so I can do this whole number. Whoop. Okay, but I'm assuming that would hurt. Ah. Okay, I know that one hurt. Jesus. See, I would have, or probably did, because I'm pretty sure I would have made it this far at least in oh god, in my old playthroughs. But like parts like this, I would have eaten up like crazy. Because just I don't know, it's just fun. Oh crap, there's a lum there, wasn't there? I missed it! I'm sorry, what the hell are these things? They're terrifying. They're absolutely terrifying. I don't like this anymore. I don't like this game anymore. Oh, I couldn't hit the cage in time. I hit that cage. Ha! And you make another lap. Ha ha! Got that cage. Get that cage. There you goes. Hot shit. That's actually pretty good. That one. You're gonna keep going in laps? I'm not talking complaint. Oh, how did I miss that one? As long as you're taking care of yourself, Kamara. I'm happy to help you relax a little bit. Oh, we're still going. Okay. We're still going. We're still going. Oh, that's a bomb, bro. You can't just be dragging me in the bomb. I don't think you're on my side. You know, I thought you were on my side. I feel like you're not on my side. That's a lot of bombs. That is a copious amount of bombs. Okay, so you can't pass through the post. Good to know. Slip and slip. God, it's so janky feeling. Like being jerked around like crazy. Here. Okay, we got it. That's not too bad. Up, 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 up. So many posts. So little time. Yeah, it's like I'm on forums again. Oh no! Ah, there's 3 there. There's 1 there. I'm missing alarms like crazy. I got bombed. Bombs are definitely not on my side. Accurate. Starting to wonder about this whole snaky dude here too. You know, I loved his little bow tie and everything. But you know, fashion consciousness does not necessarily mean you're an ally. I gotta tell you, I don't feel like you're doing me much good here as an ally. Okay, I got that one that time. No! Oh, I barely tapped that post. And I'm dead now too. Try again. I will. We're gonna see that screen a lot tonight. I'm gonna pause it real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be back in a second. And we's back. Just had to go use the restroom and get a refill on drink. Real quick. Eating dinner now. What you eating, RDS? Is it something good? Is it something real good? Because I'm kind of curious. And also a little bit jealous because I don't have any food in my house. And it's actually quite frustrating. Because I can't go grocery shopping anytime soon. I have sandwich stuff. Just hit the thing! Thank you for the welcome back, tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go get, or go make a sandwich at some point tonight. After the stream, obviously. I'm probably gonna try and stream for at least, 9 hours? Or no, it's 9 hours, Jesus. 2 hours? And I'll probably call it there. I'm not super high energy today, but I do want to play this game. And also, I just want to keep up with stream schedule. Oh, I missed it again! I missed it again! And that one! Oh, I'm doing terrible. And that one! Oh, I'm doing god awful. That's fine. There I am. Meatloaf, scallop, potatoes, and salad. Oh my god.
Jello, put a stem on my name.
I will break that promise. You're creepy. Oh, he's so nice though.
Get you to again.
Oh, I feel kind of bad. At least I got all the friggin' cages in this one. Hello. Hello. Open up the portal thing. Do me a little dance and let's go. Oh, he was crying. That's sad. Now I feel bad. He was a sweet snake. Access denied. Well, that's fine. I'm assuming the bonus levels are good, but I'm kind of like, whatever. Teach Kings. Yeah, see, I remember them from Origins more than I do anything. Their role is really funny in that as well. Nice sneak. God, now he has more slivs. What am I doing? I'm taking up so much time. Getting lums and snake surfing. Rude. Who dares disturb me? You look like a duck. You incompetent imbecile. Ugh. Send the warship and destroy. Yeah, okay, fine. Whatever, Duck Bill McGee. Oh, did he eat a lum? You bastard. How dare you? Also, you're a robot. What are you even eating anything for? That doesn't make any sense. Now there's one less piece in the world. Alright. So, let's continue on our mirror quest. What is this over here? Oh, hey, it's you. Can I do something with you? No? No, you're just there. Well, okay then, I'll see you later. Goodbye. The walls look like marijuana leaves. Leaves? Okay. Alright, so I'm supposed to not die here, I think, is my overall quest. Hip, hip. No, don't hit me. No, you hit me. Oh, there we go. God, I pulled that out of nowhere. Yep. Let's see, now that's just unfortunate. Beat them! Freedom depends on your fists! Oh, well, see, no, that we actually agree with. Oh, no, 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 go over there, go over there. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is all kinds of bad. Can I make it back? Oh, no. Oh, well, at least I did heal. Now's not the time to give up. I agree. So I'm gonna give up. Good, Kamura. I'm glad I did it today then. Oh, so many lumps. I am very happy that you like my streams, because it makes me happy when people like the streams. Can I? Okay. You're not doing me any favors here, Rayman. Rayman! Rayman, why didn't you grab onto that bridge? Like that one. Yeah, good job. Oh, God, the camera. Oh, God, the camera, though. Ocean man, take me by the hand if you blah, blah, blah. Oh, see? Yep. I should have thought about that. This thing doesn't have any center support. So it's no wonder that it's falling apart. Falling apart. God, that's tense, actually. Can I go this way? Yeah, I can go this way. It was so dark, I couldn't really tell. Hot damn. Hot damn, Jamilana City. Looking so good on a lip so pretty. Ow, shit. Looks so pretty. So actually, yeah, breaking the cages is making a pretty big difference on my health bar. Oh, well, that was just sad. Attack! Even Razorbeard is scared of you. He doesn't really seem that scared, if I'm being honest with you. Seems more, perturbed. Slightly bothered, perhaps, would be the term I use. No. I don't know what you are, but you creep me out, and I'm going to kill you for it. Ha! That's how I handle my emotions. Violence. God, did you hit me? Yeah, you did hit me. Are they, like, swamp ghosts? What are you, lady? Also, I feel like I can maybe ricochet off the thing. No, okay, well, in that case. Okay, yeah, that's water. So I just need to get back here, I guess. Can I turn the camera any? No, I can't really. Well, I can kind of turn the camera. There we go. Oh, shit! That was actually a genuine. That Mizuki is affiliate. I did not! That's awesome, though. After they helped me so friggin' much. That's awesome. I need to go say congratulations next time they're streaming. If they're streaming whenever I finish here, we'll raid them. If not, we'll probably raid Squid if he's still going. That's super awesome. I'm glad, like, everybody's getting affiliate now. That's super cool. I know I'm really, like, I don't even think anything's gonna really, quote-unquote, come of it, but, like, I don't know. Something about being recognized, even in the slightest way like that, makes me super happy. You got 2 subs? That's awesome. That is super, super awesome. I gotta come up with some good sub emotes and alerts. I'm not super happy with the ones I have right now. I'm not, like, incredibly unhappy with them. Like, they're okay placeholders. But I gotta get something better. I gotta come up with something. Ah, broke his teeth. I feel legitimately upset by that. I am sorry, sir. I did not mean to cause you such pain and agony. They're not starting anymore? Not yet. I know Squid did earlier, so I figured he wouldn't be. We may just pick somebody at random. I don't know. I feel like spreading the love a bit today. So whenever we're done here, we'll raid somebody, even if we don't have a lot of people to raid with. Oh shit, I actually took a hit there. Ah! I actually hit my mic there. Did I already activate that, I guess? Yep. Yep. Saw that happening. In slow shit. No, grab on. There you go. Hup. Yeah, I can. Okay. Okay, no, I didn't want to float. Huh. Crap, I can't jump quick enough. Huh. Oh, it's bouncy. Okay, well, that's why. Ow, stop squishing my faces. It makes me upset. Okay, I don't think there's anything that way because it's not letting me, it's not letting me correct my vision. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stay down here. Oh, I feel it's safer. You see? This is what happens when you dream. Kidding. Grab onto the ledge. Let's get through here quickly. Oh, God, it keeps like snapping me onto ledges, and not like softly or gently or subtly. It's just like, you're here now. So violent. Gotten a crap ton of lungs on this one, though. Oh, well, that's intimidating. Visually, like, I'm not sure how I feel about this game, honestly. Like, it's cool, but, like, not all of it is. Okay, there we go. Huh. What the crap are you? Can I kill you? You don't have a health bar, so I don't think I can kill you. I'm just gonna... Crap, you're so violent and fast. Go away. I don't want you. Oh, okay. This feels like a timed trial, and starting the camera off in a weird direction's probably not a good way to start a time trial. Haha, I made it. What will you do now, sir? Oh, shit. Wait, go that way. Go this way. Yeah, wait, that makes me... Because that looks like progression, so what's out here? Absolutely nothing. No, there's something here. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! I can't get that from here, can I? I can get it from over there. No, no! Shit. Okay. Actually, from right here. There we go. Give me something good. I might actually 100% this level. Squeezed Rayman. I'm glad somebody remembers this game. You'll be able to help me then, because I do not know this game at all. That's all the chest, though. So we're only missing 4 lumps? 3 lumps now? Oh, so we're just straight missing 4 lumps. That's alright. It's not that big a deal. Oh, wait, there you are. Come, sir, let's do the dance of our ancient brethren. Yeah, I see you. I'm gonna call that the duck dance because I have nothing better to call it. Access denied. So you have to 100% it to get the bonus level. That's understandable. A sanctuary of water and ice. Ooh. I do like the dance. It's adorable. And it makes me happy. Oh, hello. Welcome back, Rayman! Oop, didn't mean to pause. Fair enough. With the teamsies. Yay, we can actually do like other stuff now. So we basically finished the first world. Yeah, we got plenty of lumps. I don't know how many you need exactly to progress. I don't know how forgiving it is. Oh man. Jay, are you around, or are you just like stopping in to say hi? If you were around, I would welcome some cocoa. I'm a little low energy today, so something to bounce off would be nice. But if not, that's cool too. If you're just saying hi, then hi. Also, have you played this game? Okay. We'll bring in just for 10 minutes. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How's the stream coming?
Pretty good.
Good. No, I've never played this game.
Let me know if Jay's audio is off, by the way. I have a delay set on that, I just realized. Which I feel like I should, because it's desktop audio. Hello, Mr. Power. Ow, you shot me in the face.
Rude?
Very.
Super rude?
I didn't do anything to you except, like, try to kill you, I guess. But you shot first.
Hi, Kamara.
Kamara's super cool. How's your day been, man?
Very long, but good.
Same, honestly. I was debating not streaming today, but I felt like I needed to. I
was totally gonna stream today. I was all hyped for it and everything.
And then you didn't.
Well, I got a phone call from one of the students at church saying, "Hey, will you come to my dance recital?" I'm like, I'm not gonna say no.
Oh, that's adorable.
So, she nailed it.
Good.
Absolutely killed it. She's amazing.
I think we're doing good, Kamara.
She was sick.
I drowned it. Okay. I don't like the inconsistency of the water in this game.
It's the Listerine, dude. You gotta watch that Josh Jepson Let's Play of this
Oh
game.
my god, I haven't thought about that in years.
That's really my only exposure to this series.
It's the majority of my exposure to this game, at least. I've watched different videos of it, and like I said, I played like the first 2 or 3 levels as a kid at a friend's house, and that's it. It's my entire experience. See, this water I can swim in. Okay, sure. That's consistent.
Yeah, it's 90s.
Yeah.
I think the rule is like if it's clear, you can. A software update is required though, please.
What are you doing?
If it's clear, you can swim in it. I'm just gonna do like a match or two of Splatoon in the background.
Splatting.
Trying to stay fresh. The Splatfest is Saturday, and I don't want to suck. So.
Fair. Oh god, I can swim fast. I didn't realize that.
Gotta go fast, dude.
Gotta go fast. Gotta
So,
fast.
I got a randomizer question for you because I was watching back your randomizer
Shoot,
yesterday.
baby, shoot.
How, looking at the stones, did you know that all dungeons would be required?
Talk about the first one? The first seed? Before the crash?
Yes, yeah, the crappy first seed.
Before the great crash of 2018?
Yes, before the second great crash of 2018.
I'm trying to remember. Because there was a specific, like, point in logic where I was like, oh, that means I have to do all... Oh, because...
I did hear that come around.
Because the free item was the Kokiri Emerald, which means there's going to be 5 medallions, like there's no free medallion there, which means I have to do 5 of the dungeons. I think that was the logic there, and then I just assumed it was all temples.
Okay, but like 3 dungeons are always spiritual stones, so that doesn't mean you have to do all dungeons.
Well, then I was wrong. I don't know.
Okay, no, I was just like, I was trying to find, because I'm still trying to figure this game out as much as you are, man. So like when you were like, oh, I got to do all dungeons, I was like, what told him that? So I was like, I racked my brain for like an hour and I couldn't figure it out, and I'm like, I'm just gonna ask him.
You should have just texted me. We could have figured that out on our own pretty easily.
I was at work and we've got this new guy that walks around and friggin' makes sure you're doing your job, and he pisses me off. So
yeah, that sounds like a terrible thing to do as the person who is that.
He's a nice guy.
Oh yeah.
But his job is production manager. So he's making sure we're like as profitable as possible, because we were actually pretty bad in the black last month. So.
What do you mean in the red?
Yes, sorry, in the red.
No.
Can you tell I'm a business guy?
We were in the black.
Major,
what are we gonna do?
That's good, Jack.
You're a geology major?
So he
Oh, biblical.
He,
okay, theology.
He's like, he made all these new rules and all this other stuff, and I don't much care for the rules that he's enforcing and throwing upon everyone or whatever.
Fair.
And he seems to be, I think he thinks he's bigger than he is.
He has that mentality, like
he
that.
shows up to meetings he has no business being in.
Yeah. No,
like we had a department meeting yesterday because one of our co-workers was let go. And so it was just our department and HR, obviously.
Yeah.
And friggin' he walked in, he's like, I'm sorry I'm late. And I'm like, you don't belong here. This has nothing to do with you. And then if any managers want time off, they need his permission. And I'm like, that's not, like, why? Like, I understand you needing to know that because you want to make sure that we're still producing and whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, they don't need your permission. You're not their boss.
Is he, like, outsourced, I'm guessing?
No, like, I thought he was. I thought he was just, like, there for a week to, like, get us on track or whatever. But he's a full-time employee that we hired.
That seems unnecessary.
Yeah, like, again, he's a really nice guy. I just, like, seeing him makes me physically angry.
He's a nice guy. I hate him.
Like, I'm sorry, but that's
no, I get it, because I've had people who are like that, who, like, you feel like if you knew outside of a work environment, you'd be fine with them, and maybe even, like, be friends or something, but inside of a work environment, they are just not good co-workers for one reason or the other, and that makes you, like, angry.
He's good at his job, so it's not even like I can be like, this guy sucks, get him out of here.
Yeah.
But, like, because he's good at his job, and his job is making sure that I'm working 100% of the time, it pisses me off.
See, that, to me, like, when you enforce effectiveness like that, or efficiency like that, you end up losing efficiency, is what I've noticed.
I agree.
So, I'm not a big fan of that particular style. I do understand the logic behind it, and God knows I've worked for plenty of companies who did the same thing. But, like, in my experience as a team leader and as a manager of at this point, an entire friggin' store,
right,
like, top to ground, like, top to bottom, I have lost more efficiency being a hard ass than I ever gained by just, like, pushing people in the right direction instead of like commanding they go in that direction. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's what's the old adage? There's a difference between a boss and a leader. Like I always aim to be the second one, not the first.
Yeah, like the boss is the guy sitting on the desk pointing everyone else to go forward, and the leader's the one pulling the front of the rope.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's a really good, useful, like, visual.
Yeah, yeah.
And I agree.
Oh, it's a slide level. Okay, this is actually like what I was looking forward to most in this game because I missed it. I missed the lum. Also, my God, I can't control anything. I can't control anything.
Dang.
Wow.
Also, is this N64?
It is.
And you're playing this on your N64?
Yep. You know what that
using
means?
an HD converter, or did you get cables?
HD converter. Although, funnily enough, so I died when I ordered the first set of cables. I got an email saying that the order had been canceled, so I ordered a second set, and then they came in, and guess what came in today?
The first set?
The first set.
Same exact cables?
Same exact cables, and they still don't work. I
was hoping it would be like other ones that would.
No, I think Elgato just has a straight, like, proprietary thing set up. It will not work unless it's cables specifically from Elgato, which don't exist anymore unless you buy them on eBay.
Yeah, that's the stupid thing. Is like, that's the one thing that makes me like want to shy away from Elgato if I get another new capture card like in the future. Like the one I have now is fantastic.
Yeah,
but,
see,
like,
yeah,
in the future, I think I'd want to get something that's like either like open source or at least third-party friendly, you know?
Yeah. Well, see, my thing is, like, the third-party thing, the proprietary stuff, that's not hardware, that's software.
Right.
Which means you can patch that. So, like, alright, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it as a business, like, you want to lock it to your own. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I get it. I'm not going to argue with it. But when you stop producing the cables needed, patch that. Make it not proprietary anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's a boss.
It's like when you kill an online game, like an online-only game, and you, like, we're not providing service support anymore.
Yeah.
At least open it up for someone else, like, for smaller people to be like, I'm going to host a local server.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, on my own and pay for it all and whatever. Because there are companies, like, I forget what it was. It was an Ubisoft game. They killed, like, Magia something. I forget what it was. But they killed their online game. And people were like, all right, well, can you at least like release the source code or something like that so that we can, you know, keep the game alive, those of us that paid for it and want to play it and whatever.
Yeah,
and
especially.
Ubisoft was straight up like, no.
See, yeah, and that's the thing, like, if you're not going to be making money off of it anymore, then why be such a hard ass about it? Like,
Exactly.
it's just not necessary. Also, this is a cool boss. Yeah! Oh, was that it?
Yeah, it looks really neat.
Okay, no. Okay, did I just get, like, oh yeah, that was it. It was a one-hit boss. Okay.
Sick.
Seems more like a mid-boss. I hit it and I was like, okay, now for round 2, and it was like, yeah! I was like, oh.
The server is currently undergoing maintenance. Ew.
You mean they didn't make a squid pun out of that somehow? Squidness?
Nah, it was a very Nintendo text box that just popped up. I was wondering why. Like, I
So
was running
soft,
through...
soft edges, gray, translucent somehow.
Yes. No, like you're like spot on.
I know, it's Nintendo style, man.
Yep. I'm running through like the lobby of Splatoon 2, and I'm just like noticing that because normally like people's art and stuff pop up, and you can connect with people or whatever, and like no one's art was popping up, which is really weird. That usually means you're not connected to the internet. But I just downloaded an update, so clearly I am. And so I was like, well, maybe like just no one has any interesting art up, or Nintendo's doing a new thing with it because someone put boobs or something like that. And so I went to go play a game, and it was like, well, we're undergoing maintenance. And I'm like, dang.
Squibs.
Yeah, RDS. There's actually, I know someone, or I don't know him, but a YouTuber I watch. His name is Ross Scott. His YouTube channel is Accursed Farms or Accursed Farms or whatever. He did the Freeman's Mind series and does Ross's Game Dungeon. He's hilarious, and I have a lot of respect for him. He's actually in the middle of like getting a lawsuit together to make that practice illegal. To sell an online-only game and then make absolutely zero way to make it playable.
So like, same thing happened with, it wasn't Battleborn, what was it, that they got shut down after Fortnite got big, because it was Epic.
Oh yeah, what was that?
I can't remember the name of it.
Oh shoot.
Hello, Pollux. You're a terrifying human being. Not human being, whatever you are. Also, I know you're the main antagonist. I've seen an LP of this game. I know your game. Yeah, Josh Jackson's.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I think that was the second LP I ever watched, actually.
Like ever?
Ever. The very first LP I ever watched was Ocarina of Time on Josh Jepson's channel. Like the first episode. On the day he posted it, because Zelda Universe had posted a link to it, and I was big on Zelda Universe at that point in time. I had never even heard the term Let's Play before that. And
yeah, that was me too when I watched my first Let's Play.
Yeah, and then I just like, it sucked me in, and now it's my main form of entertainment.
Yeah.
Or some derivative of Let's Plays are now my main form of entertainment.
Right, some sort of gameplay online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My first Let's Play I ever watched, and again, I didn't know what a Let's Play was. I was just browsing YouTube, and I saw a thing for Pokemon Fire Red Part 2 by some a-hole named Chugga Conroy. And so I was like, oh, what's part 1? So I just started with 1, and then 2 came out, and then just from browsing and collecting context clues, I was like, oh, this dude posts every day. Holy cow. So I came back the next day for part 3 and 4 and whatever, and then I watched his older stuff, and just because YouTube works well with the algorithm, it's like, oh, because you're watching this guy, maybe you want to watch this guy. And I'm like, what's a Nintendo Capri Sun? Let's find out. And then through him, I learned about Josh.
I was about to say, I followed that whole chain from Josh to, I think, 2 NCS, and then 2 Chugga, and then to Proton John, I think.
Yeah.
It was how I followed that. And then Steven later on, who's like, out of that whole Let's Play crew, the OG, I guess you can call him OG crew, from back then, I think Steven's the only one I still watch regularly. Specifically his Fallout stuff, although I'm a few episodes behind now.
When Proton John is posting a regular series, and I don't want to make that joke, but when he did the Yoshi's Island or Resident Evil 5 or anything like that,
yeah, I did watch that.
I watched those because he's I love his editing style. It's really funny to me, and then also he's just entertaining and whatever. And I think because I don't watch him regularly, I'm not sick of him. But a lot of other Let's Players that I used to watch, you get burnt out on it because, it's especially now that there's no time cap, it's it can be up to 45 minutes every day. And
I can't watch Chugga or really, honestly,
No.
it's up here. I can't watch Chugga, I can't watch Josh anymore. Although I have gone back and watched a couple of his old videos here and there, but it's in very small intervals. NCS I don't really watch that much anymore either.
Him, I'll pop on now and then if the game I'm interested in, but
I feel like I'm supposed to blow this.
I still watch his vlogs though.
Same, yeah. They're just entertaining. First Let's Play was Wind Waker by Chugga because I hadn't played it and was curious about it because of Brawl. God, you played Brawl before you played Wind Waker? That's just weird to me. I mean, no offense. It's just an odd concept to me to have not played Wind Waker, first. Because my first GameCube games were Pikmin and Luigi's Mansion I got for Christmas at the same time.
Nice.
And, I kind of do need help, Kamura, actually. If you want to tell me what to do here, because I don't want to stick in... Unless there's another place I need to... Obviously, I need to... Oh, I bet you can blow these things up, can't you? Okay, that makes more sense. Hey, you.
To see when the servers will be back up.
Oh, can I just pick you up now? Oh. Okay. Well, that worked. Okay, bye.
Of America. It's just
what? I didn't mean to jump off of you, son of a gun. Well, now I know you can do that then.
Jump off me, bro.
Jump off me, bro. Don't tase me, bro. I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, yeah, Let's Playing is a thing.
Misty will always be cute to me.
Oh, did you see the new trailer?
Yeah.
I'm still excited.
She just looks cute. I don't know. I'm slowly figuring out that I think I might have a thing for redheads.
I mean, who doesn't, though? Redheads are awesome.
Well, we were talking about it at the gym, me and my trainer and my wife. And he brought up Kim Possible or something because he said booyah. And he was like, oh, isn't that from that Kim Possible thing? And I was like, I had a crush on her when I was younger. And he was like, dude, me too.
Again, who didn't? Although you look at her now and you're like, those proportions don't make sense.
Yeah, but that's why, Well, actually, I think it was for me. Again, Becca turns to me, she goes, you really like those redheads, huh? She also knows that my celebrity crush is ScarJo, specifically Black Widow.
Fair.
So, but it's because I didn't like her as much in Infinity War because she lost her red hair.
Yeah, I heard there was some sort of like nonsense about her pictures for the next Infinity War, but I didn't see them. But apparently she changed her look somehow, and people are all like,
I didn't see that either. I just saw the ones from the old Infinity. I just saw Infinity War, but she was blonde, like platinum blonde,
Yeah,
which I've never really liked anyway.
same.
Not to like be shallow and be like, you know,
Yeah,
looks are important, but like,
it's a preference. Looks are not necessarily important, but they are a factor. You can't deny that.
yeah, like there has to be some sort of attraction between you and
Yeah.
your significant other. You know, you can't be like, wow, like I love this woman for who she is, but God, she's ugly.
You can, but that would make you an asshole. So don't be an asshole. Is my
You have to make it run until it's tired, then jump on. You already read that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were tired. Okay, no, you are tired. Oh, no, no.
I'm exhausted.
Same. I'm actually
I'm
really
just-
glad you jumped on for a second, just because, like, I could feel myself slipping, and I wanted to keep going for a little while. That's the only thing with like, doing streaming as much as I want to, is because there's just gonna be days where I just don't have the energy like I want to have. And that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna, like, make a big deal about it. I'm probably still gonna stream those days, just because I feel like I'd rather, unless it's a day where, like, I am just straight dead, I feel like I'd rather stream tired than not stream at all, because then I'll just end up feeling bad for not streaming.
You don't need it. I mean, I've kind of decided that I'm gonna make a schedule at the beginning of each week and try to stick to that.
That's
And like I realized, though, like I released this week's on Twitter, like on Monday or whatever, and it was super like half the days were like, I don't know, but like at least that way people can kind of like know the days I definitely am streaming
Yeah.
and the days I definitely am not. You know, because I like my schedule, like I just got so much like today, like I was gonna stream today, but like I couldn't because I went to my student's thing instead. And so because like my schedule fluxes so much like that, like
Yeah, it can be a lot.
I don't want to
hard.
make a commitment.
Yeah, I will admit with the one I did have to skip Monday, but that was because we had a 13 something or 12 and a half something hour stream the day before, so I kind of feel bad about that, and also kind of don't.
Yeah.
Because in two streams I streamed like 20 hours roundabout in just like
Yeah.
2 separate streams, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna take the day.
Well, that was like my whole plan with a lot of this week and also the days leading up to that stream, but I ended up going live anyway. Like on Monday I streamed and on Saturday I streamed and like actually Saturday I streamed for 6 hours. So actually I streamed for like 17 hours over the course of 2 days. So that's gross.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's I always love doing it.
I love when you do it without trying, and that's what that randomizer was. Like, I didn't
It was
set
just
out
us
to
having
do.
fun.
Yeah, I didn't set out to do a 12-hour stream. It just happened.
Speaking of which, what are your plans on this Sunday?
Randos.
I'm free like the same time I was last week if you want to go again.
Sure. If we can get Fraser, well, really, we can just do a co-op one if you want to. If Fraser can't get in, but I think Sunday is going to be my rando day because, honestly, I'm enjoying it so much. I would end up streaming that every day if I don't force myself not to. So I'm gonna set aside. I'm gonna set aside Sunday to do randos, and then I'm gonna allow myself one day during the week of my schedule to like do a rando just because I want to, or at least part of one. So
Well, I'm lucky that I've kind of popped out a little bit as a Splatoon streamer because I have a lot of people that show up to the Splatoon streams that don't show up to anything else. So that kind of motivates me to play Splatoon. Plus, I love Splatoon. So.
There you go. The Cave of Bad Dreams. That place has great music and creepy music, but great music.
Yeah, that's something you can dance to.
Yeah. And now you can dance to thanks, little buddy. Oh God, he's dying. I just realized.
Oh no, that's so sad.
So sad.
Rayman looks so like 1,000-yard stare in this game, dude.
Yeah, he does. It's the 64, man. I need
He's
to
like,
do.
I've seen some stuff.
Wouldn't recommend it. I need to do. Wait, this is the same level. Where did I come back to the same level? What am I supposed to be doing right now? I wasn't paying attention. Said something about the Cave of Bad Dreams, but I can't go there yet. Did I not have? Did I not? How many lumps? Oh yeah, I've only got 17 lumps. So I bet I need to find some. No 10.
Probably. Probably.
Friggin', what was I saying? I don't remember. palm, can you not? I have no idea what I was saying. What the hell was I saying, Jay?
I don't know. We were talking about streaming in different games. You should get Splatoon 2, but Switch games are expensive.
Switch games
I
are
mean,
expensive.
if you like I know you really liked and were very good at Splatoon 1 RDS, and so like I feel like you would get the mileage out of Splatoon 2 that's worth it, but I also understand that like if you don't got $60, you don't got $60.
Yeah, not much you can really do about that.
I'm in super penny pinching mode right now because I like redid my budget and I was like I'm just wasting a lot of money that I could be saving for like a house or vacations or like whatever.
Or other things that you can spend money on that aren't random crap.
Yeah, like instead of ordering pizza like once a week, I could just friggin' cook my own food.
Yeah, honestly, like, that's a big money thing with us, is just food. We spend so much money on food. Even cooking food, we spend a lot of money on food.
Well, I just get in the habit of, like, you know, walking through someplace and saying, oh, that thing's neat. I think I'll pick it up. Am I ever going to use it? Nope. Am I ever going to wear that shirt? Nope. Am I ever going to, like, whatever. But, like, I'll just buy it.
Yeah. I've gotten better about that. My only exceptions are going to be games. I do buy games pretty often. But they're usually, like, a quarter. So I feel like I don't really overdo it on that too often.
Try to get it used if you can find it. Go for it, man. Just make a donation to your local Nintendo. That way they'll still get money for it. That's why I don't love used games, but I also understand that like thrifty gaming is a thing.
Yes, I mean you have to when it comes to retro stuff. If you bought everything retail, you wouldn't ever get near as much stuff as you actually want.
Well, even new stuff, because it's like $60 a game is hard, but if GameStop is selling like a used one for half price, like that's hard to say no to sometimes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That was like, there was one day I went into GameStop and I wanted to get Until Dawn to stream it for Halloween. And
good game.
Yeah, so I grab it off the shelf and the guy was like, it'll be $24. And I said, that game is $20 brand new. And he was like, yeah, but the used price is $20. That's a used copy. I said, do you have any new copies? And he was like, yep. And I was like, this is why no one likes you, GameStop. Like,
they have to. Like, I've had conversations with.
I mean, as someone who worked there once, like, I understand.
Yeah.
Like, I understand what they're told to do, or else they get fired. Like, that's just the way it is.
I'll put it like
it's super strict.
I'll put it like this: the local GameStop sends most people to our store, and a lot of them shop at my store. Like,
Good.
That's how bad GameStop is when it comes to like taking care of their customers' things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like that's honestly the only reason we destroy them as much as we do whenever we have the foothold in the community to do it. It's just because like they don't take care of people. Their customer service is god awful, and I'm not talking about the people. It's the company is terrible when it comes to customer service.
Your local employees are usually like
they're
bros,
chill.
like they're good people.
You know, they have a job to do basically.
Yeah.
Can I destroy this? I feel like I should be able to destroy this. Just gotta force
GameStop
it.
is not like that. Well, that's good. I'm glad that your GameStop is friendly.
Yeah, and like
the corporate side of things, at least here in America, is garbage.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it is different in America than it is overseas. Like a lot of corporations are completely different in different countries.
That's cool. But yeah, like I don't understand why a used copy of Until Dawn costs $4 more than a brand new copy.
With GameStop specifically, like the way they do their used like market stuff is so weird and backwards. Like the way they set their goals too for their employees is super weird. Like you're encouraged to sell
pretty
certain
unrealistic.
things. Yeah, on top of which. That's why I'm so glad like we don't have goals. We have store goals, but not individual goals.
That's great.
And also,
do you still keep track of individual numbers? So like you can be like, hey, you know,
yeah, for trends.
Scotty, in 2 months you haven't sold anything.
Yeah, we keep track of, and I tell people that too whenever I hire them. It's like we keep track of individual numbers, but it's really just to make sure you're not doing anything shady. Other than that, like we can, like, and on top of which, like GameStop has this thing about like you have to sell so much of this or so much of that. We don't care.
Yeah.
Like it's money. I don't care what you sell, provided you sell something.
Yeah, like with GameStop, because they're a bigger company, you know, they want to flex their bottom line as much as they can,
Yes.
and so they're like, okay, this makes us more money. Like the used games, I mean, that's just rolling in money for them.
Yes.
So they're
because their
like,
cost
we're
is that
gonna
low.
prioritize these over new games, especially because they make like pennies on the dollar as opposed to tens on the dollar.
Seeing with
for
us,
used
we
games.
just don't carry new games. Like
Yeah, exactly. Like, because that's what you are. You're a used game store.
yeah, we
GameStop is just a game store.
just a game store. We do technically get some new shipments. I got new Switch games out the wazoo right now. But that's
Awesome.
That was like that's an emergency thing to supplement inventory whenever you go so long. We went a year without being able to expand our Switch inventory past a single shelf, and that's the only reason we had that shipment of new ones.
Fair. I mean, the Switch is still kind of new, so.
It is, but it just and
Year and a
it
half
wasn't
old.
like we weren't getting them in. It's just we were selling them faster than we were getting them in, so we couldn't build
That's
up an
great,
inventory.
though.
Yeah, no, I mean there's worse problems I have. Also, I died. How do you jump when you're on this thing?
Only bad thing about a GameStop is when you want to sell used games to them, you get like no money at all. Yeah, it's GameStop worldwide, I'd imagine.
Like our
Which is just like business, I guess. Like I know GameStop is bad, like their prices are really bad or whatever, but like
they have like a jewelry industry mentality when it comes to their profit margin. Like they're
Yeah,
out to
they
make
do.
as much as they can get away with, not as much as they need.
yeah, they've got that things are worth what people are willing to buy.
Yeah, and
Whatever.
that's
But
not a cool mentality to me.
I got kicked out of a GameStop once.
Did you? I can't imagine you getting
The-
kicked out of anywhere.
One of the hardcore, like, I love GameStop managers was working, and some guy walked in, and it was before I had a DS. It was a long time ago. And he was trading in a DS, and it was in pristine condition. I mean, like, this thing barely looked used. And the guy quoted him like $30 for it or whatever. And the guy was super pissed off. He's like, this was like $200. It's barely been used, like all this and the other thing. So I turned to the guy and I said, I'll give you $50 for it right now. Like I had $50 cash in my pocket. I didn't have a DS yet and I really wanted one. So I was like, I will give you $50 for that right now. And the GameStop manager just said, you get out of my store right now. Like he was 100% serious. He was like,
Admittedly, I have kicked somebody out for doing that. Well, no,
I
kicked
understand.
I
It's
kicked
kind
somebody
of a
out for
dick thing
doing
to
it
do.
multiple times after I already warned them. I should say.
I wasn't mad at the guy. I get it. It was kind of a horrible thing to do or whatever.
Well,
but-
it's in how you do it too, because that's the thing. Like with this guy, I was already predisposed because we had some reports of him possibly harassing people in the parking lot,
good stuff.
and so I was already kind of like, all right, we need to find a reason to like get rid of this guy. And then he bought. It was one of our regulars actually was selling some stuff, and she was in need of money. Like she was pretty vocal about it because she trusts us, and so she had told me about it already. And we just weren't offering her enough. Damn, I blew the hell up. We just weren't gonna offer enough to like justify getting her. It was like a Blu-ray Hobbit extended edition or something like that.
Right.
And we just weren't. For Blu-rays, we offer a decent amount, but it's not much. Like even on extended edition and stuff like that, it's dollars basically. I suck at this part. Maybe
I'm noticing.
maybe I have enough to actually get. I have 26. I think I'm just gonna finish this normally. Well, I can't figure out how to jump when you're on the damn things. Because there's like that
I
little.
want to
bridge.
figure that out soon though, because you're dying a lot to the not jumpy jumps.
Ah, it's fine. I've already beaten this level technically. I just didn't have enough lums to actually finish it.
No.
Try that, because that's how I got it with the last time.
But so yeah, he had already been reported for possibly harassing people. So we already didn't like the guy. And then on top of which, like, he cut me off as I was telling her how much we paid for it. And it's like, I'll give you twice that. And like, I let it happen. I kind of like let it go ahead and go because she looked at me for approval and I was like, go ahead. I just kind of like motioned it. But because she had told me she was like in need for money, it's like, you know, whatever, I'm going to pick my fight on this one. She's a regular.
Right.
We'll look the other way.
You'll get her business again anyway.
Yeah, but then the guy started like trash talking. Like, and he's in line. Like, we have people in front and behind him as he's doing this. And so I let him go ahead and buy it. They went outside, and she came back in, said thank you, and bought or traded in the rest of her stuff and left. And then the guy comes back in, and I wait for the store to clear out a little bit while he's checking out, and I just pull him aside. And I'm like, look, don't do that again, because so and such and such and such and such. And I kind of gave him a bunch of reasons. And he tried to argue with me for a second, but then when he saw I was serious and I wasn't backing down, he said, all right, I apologize, and, you know, that was it. But then he did the exact same thing a week later. And I was like, cool, get out, you're banned. Like, I feel like I'm pretty tolerant of people, because I've had situations where people just get excited about stuff. Like, it's a rare game or something like that, or a system is the most recent one that I can think of. It happened on PS4. And they just happened to be in line behind a guy selling it, just right place, right time. The guy seems upset at the price we gave him, so they kind of cut in. And usually when they do that, they do it by just gut instinct, and then they, like, immediately say, oops, my bad, and apologize. And that's when I'm like, alright, well, you know, whatever, it's not that big a deal, just, you know, try not to do it again. That, it's fine, I can tolerate. My god, I do suck at this. That I can tolerate, but, like, when you purposely do it after I've told you not to, on top of which you are trash-talking my store in front of me and all the other customers,
Right.
like, I don't have patience for that.
Yeah, you need to get out.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a fairly
you're
tolerant.
Dunyan Rings.
Yeah, you're super Dunyan Rings. I feel like I'm a fairly tolerant person, but that's just like, I think it just comes down to, like, don't be a dick about it. Like,
as is the rule for most of society.
Yeah, you follow that rule, chances are me and you will get along pretty well. I actually made it past that part finally. Those butterflies freak me out. No, the thorns! Jay, the thorns!
I'm sorry.
I just want to beat this now. I think I have enough to actually finish it. I just need to finish it again. Why was it so easy the first time?
I wasn't allowed to ban customers at my Subway when I was the manager. My boss was like, unless they, like, threaten you or your store or your employees or anything like that, just, you know, put up with it. Like, it's the customer service industry. It sucks, but, you know, you get paid minimum wage, so deal.
Basically.
But at my old Subway, where I was, like, getting trained, where I was just learning the ropes, my boss was an Indian dude named Vinod Patel. Super nice guy. I have a lot of respect for him in some ways and absolutely not in others.
I've known people like that.
Yeah, but there was one day where a customer came in and, like, ordered an Italian sub or something like that. So I asked the bread, I get the bread out, start putting the meats on it or whatever. And the guy was like, I was still kind of new. I made a sandwich wrong. I just, like, I made, like, a Subway club instead of the Italian or something.
Not
like,
a big
huge.
Yeah.
Well, like an understandable mistake, but also one that, like, I should have caught. Like,
I mean, I get it.
Oh, I apologize. I got him a brand new fresh roll, so it, like, didn't have, like, salami sweat all over it or whatever. Yeah. And, you know, made a sandwich fresh, and then I said, what kind of cheese would you like on that? He goes, I'd like provolone. That's this cheese right here, the circular one, in case you're too stupid to get that. And I was like, oh, okay.
Jesus, it's a sandwich.
Yeah, like, the dude was super pissy about, like, everything from that point forward, and was not nice about it either. Super rude. And, you know, like, I'm still new at the store. Like, I'm not gonna pick a fight with a customer, especially my boss was standing right there. My boss is, like, at the cash register, just, like, doing boss things, because that's also, like, our computer.
Yeah.
So he's, like, doing inventory or something like that. And, you know, I know that he can hear everything that's going on, and I'm new, and I'm like, I guess this is just how we handle this. All right, cool. And so, you know, we're going along, and do you want that toast? He goes, what do you fucking think? I don't want that toast. It's a cold cut sub. And I'm like, people get this toasted all the time. So I'm like, all right, you know, what veggies would you like? And he goes, I want lettuce, which is that one. And I'm like, all right, I know, like, you fucking don't need to do this. And, like, at the end of it all, I go to wrap up the sandwich in the little stupid paper thing, and my boss had put on gloves at this point and was like, I'll take it from here. And I was like, all right, cool. And so I just kind of, like, go to walk away, and my boss was like, no, stay and watch. And I'm like, okay. So because I still sucked at wrapping sandwiches in the paper, because it's, like, a super particular way to do it. So he was, like, training me on it. And he was like, you know, you do this, and then after it's wrapped, he goes to hand it to the customer, and instead he throws it on the ground, and he goes, you get out of my store. You don't talk to people that way. And I was like, all right. You didn't have to waste all that food, but cool.
Yeah, it could have been done better, but I still...
The guy was super pissed off. He's like, you're going to make my sandwich and just disrespect me like that? He goes, my boss goes, don't you talk to me about respect. You have no respect for anyone.
Yeah. I like...
And that's why I respect the crap out of my boss. Because he took care of his own, but he also did a lot of other stuff. But...
I mean, yeah, it's not a black and white thing like that. There are going to be people who just have different mentalities when it comes to stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I feel like the customer service industry
Gosh, the screen takes me back.
is confused with slavery half the time, and that bothers me. Because it was... Go ahead.
It's usually the older generation too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I've never been like flagrantly disrespected by someone under the age of 30.
No, I am. You know my feelings on baby boomers.
Yeah.
I am not a fan generally. Obviously, like that's an umbrella statement. Those are dangerous, but like
Yes.
in my experience
But
in the
also
customer
true.
service industry, like it is always the baby boomers or people close to that age that are like, it's the, you know, let me speak to your manager haircut. Like that
Yeah.
meme.
My wife loves that phrase.
That meme is 100% true. Like,
Yeah.
That
It's like you
comes
don't
from
like
facts.
making those blanket statements, but it's also true.
yeah, like I don't. To be fair, it's not always like the you know soccer mom kind of thing that you see in that meme. The worst one I've ever actually had. No, I've had two. And one of them, probably the worst of the two, was actually like a flaming liberal, who is like usually the people who are like so violently against the baby boomer spoiled age and stuff like that. But the two worst ones I had was when I was in a restaurant. First off, I had a guy who refused to make eye contact with me. Like, I brought the store was fairly empty, but you know every section's like 3 to 4 tables, and like that's your money. Like, however many tables you have, that's your potential for earnings.
Right.
And so it's a big deal whenever a table gets taken up for some reason. Like if it's a bigger group or something like that, and they have to put 2 tables together, like that's a big deal because that's money out of your pocket basically if they don't tip.
I never thought of that. That's very interesting.
Yes, that is like that's why people fight over bigger sections. Sometimes, depending on how the restaurant is set up. Anyways, so it is slow, but like you don't want to give up a table. That's just how it is because in case it does get busy, you want to be available. So this guy comes in, he orders ribs, and the entire time, like, he's not outwardly rude, but he just has that snark and that, like, again, won't make eye contact, won't look at you when he's talking to you, like, just overall subtly rude. And I bring the ribs out, and he interrupts me as I'm talking to him to ask him if he wants anything more. He goes, "You can just put those over there," and then motions his hand to another table, like, beside his. And I did it because, like, I didn't have a choice, or at least I thought I didn't have a choice. Later on, I told my boss about it. I was like, "No, you should have come and got me." Whenever he said that, I would have kicked him out. That was actually my business mentor was my boss at the time there. And he always was really, really, like, good about taking care of us. But yeah, he was just super rude the entire time, very condescending, like, just ridiculous. That one was the worst one I had for a long time until I started working at K Jewelers. K Jewelers had a lot of bad ones, but the worst one was a lady who spit on me. She was a younger lady, actually. Relatively younger. She was under 30. But, she and her wife had gotten this ring sized with us. They didn't buy it from us, but they just sent it off at our shop to get it sized. Right. And so there's this thing, it's a security issue. Whenever you send a, yeah, Kimura, she straight spit on me. Whenever you send an item off to our shop, there's a form you fill out, and it, oh, I got grabbed by the ghoulies. Oh my god, Rayman, calm down, sir.
Dude.
That was disturbing. There's a form you fill out, and there's a place on there you sign off and put your driver's license number and stuff like that. And then there's a little spot on there for, like, is anyone else going to pick this up? And the reason that's there is because we're dealing with, like, super expensive items. So, like, it's a big deal. These things are like a diamond, so you can't just let any random jagoff off the street, no matter how much they say, I know this person. You can't let them pick up their jewelry. That's just, like, a huge legal liability.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Whenever we're sending off their ring, they're super chill, very nice. We had a lovely conversation, and I'm filling out the paperwork, and I'm like, hey, there's a spot here. Do you think, is it possible that you may not be the one to pick up the jewelry? If so, you need to put their name here. And they're like, no, I'll definitely be the one to come pick this up. And I asked them multiple times, as was my procedure. And they said, no, I definitely will be the one to pick this up. Okay, fast forward 2 weeks. Whenever they send the jewelry back and she comes to pick it up. I need a thing. Where do I need to over that thing. Whenever they come back to pick the jewelry up, it's her wife and not the person who sent it off. And so I show her the ring, and I'm like, okay, so where's your wife? And she goes, oh, she's at work right now. And I'm like, well, I can't give this to you. And then she gives me this huge, I just jumped in my death. She gives me this huge stink eye, and she's like, but I'm the person whose ring it is. And I was like, I know, but your wife's name is on the paperwork. I can't give this to you, like, as a legal liability. And so she throws a fit, but she wasn't that bad. No more than you would expect in that situation. And she's like, well,
annoyed, but
yeah. And so I was like, well, whatever.
Under control.
Or she was like, whatever, I'll go get her. So they come over on her wife's lunch break, and the wife flips on me completely. Like, just is verbally trying to destroy me as I'm just, like, trying to get her to sign off on the paperwork. She signs off on the paperwork, but I also have to get... Oh, crap. Oh, God. These are all instant kills. That was terrible. I got 8. Good God. That was...
gross.
Yeah, that was more than I
Dude
expected.
didn't even wash his hands.
Right? I don't even know where the hell I'm going either. I need a thingy switch. Maybe I get it by killing them. Can I kill them? I don't think I can kill them. No, I can kill them.
There you go.
But, she, whenever they're filling out the paperwork and they sign off on it, we have to write down their driver's license number. Again, it's a security measure.
Right.
So,
Just
like...
in case, like, she walks in later and she's like, where's my diamond? You're like,
Yeah.
oh, you were be like someone imposter.
Wow, I literally just got the orb and threw it in the pit of death. I'm good at this game. So, as I'm trying to get her ID to get her to write her driver's license number down, she keeps flipping her wallet up and then flipping it back down like a split second later. And so I finally was like, ma'am, please, I need to get the number off of that so that I can do it. And so she gives it to me. And, like, at this point, all right, Jay, you know me pretty well. I don't get angry, like, easily. Or rather, I control my anger very well, I should say. I would
agree with that statement.
The counter that I was riding on had, like, the lip of it was near, like, hand level. And my boss looked over, and my right hand was gripping the bottom of the counter to the point of, like, my entire hand turning white. Like, I was doing my absolute best. Can you just fall? Thank you. To, like, not say anything and not be angry or anything like that. And then as she's leaving, she goes, thanks, and then just spits on me. And I'm just like, what the hell? And to be fair, like...
Who taught her that was okay?
I don't even know if that's taught behavior. Like, I genuinely have the belief that, you know, people are good overall and stuff like that, but, like...
I don't know, man. No one needs to teach you to defy your parents, dude. No is just a word you learn just being a human.
I suppose. I feel like maybe that was a situation where, like, she wasn't chastised as a child for being rude or something like that. I don't know. Like, I get her being pissed because it's an annoying situation, but it was just...
Right, Kamara?
No, I immediately went on an hour-long lunch break after that and just walked around the mall, like around the outside perimeter of the mall, listening to, like, the heaviest metal music I could.
Just, like, muttering obscenities into your breath.
Like...
Rerunning the situation in your head, like, this is what I should have done.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, we've all
Having those lovely dark fantasies about, like... What if, like, consequences weren't a thing?
Yeah, exactly. What if I could have done anything I wanted to and not gotten fired?
Yeah. But yeah, that was by and large the worst one. And like I said, to be fair, like, she was not a baby boomer. I think she was a spoiled person by and large,
Probably.
but I can't do that, so I need to throw this on there. But other than that, everyone I've ever, like, had a problem with in terms of customer service has been of the older generation. So maybe it's just that we just don't do it as often, but when we do, it's worse or something. I don't know.
I think the worst customer story I had
I can't tell where I'm throwing this.
was I was just coming back from lunch break, and I'm walking into the restaurant, and I'm punching in, and the way you punch in is on our POS, like our cash register. You just put in, like, your name and password and hit time clock.
Yeah.
So I'm clocking in for my lunch break, and I hear some guy like at the counter down a little ways go, there, it was that guy, there he is. And you know, I thought he
That's
was
never a
like,
good thing.
Well, I thought he was being like, there, that's the guy who made like the awesome sandwich, because that actually happens a lot. Like, hey, you made the sandwich just the way I liked it, will you do it again? Like we get that a lot. You know, people have their favorite sandwich artists there. So I turn and I look at the guy and I realize he's not happy to see me. And I'm like, oh. And he goes, you were really, really rude to my girlfriend, and I think you need to apologize right now. And I turned to him and like I'm shocked because I'm just like all this is happening so fast, I don't know what's going on. And I just say to him, I think you have me confused with someone else. I haven't been in the store for like almost 45 minutes. And he was like, no, it was definitely you. I know it was you. It was so and so. And I'm the kind of guy that like, you challenge my integrity, get ready for a fight. Like, that's like, I don't have much in this world, but I got integrity.
You gonna catch hands.
If you're gonna challenge that, like you and I, we're fisticuffsing.
Fisticuffsing.
I'm gonna lose the fight, but I'm gonna stand up for myself. And so he was like, don't lie to me. You're dishonest, like all this, that, the other. He was like, you were checking out my girlfriend. You were super rude to her. You didn't even make what she wanted.
Why would you be rude to her if you were attracted to her? Also,
yeah, right. Like, well, I think he meant like you were being disrespectful and you know, whatever, like objectifying her and all this other stuff. Basically. Which, like, you know, anyone who knows me knows that that's not me.
Yeah.
I was married. Like, I'm still married, but like, you know, I was already married at this point. Like, and even before that, I've been in a committed relationship for 11 years now. So
it's just not a thing at that point.
Yeah, it's not a thing for me. And so I was about to give this guy words when my boss, the wisest thing I've ever seen him do, stepped in front of me and completely blocked my view from him. And I tried to like duck around the back of him and like get back in this guy's face, and he stepped right in front of me. And I just turned around and went in the back room or whatever. And I was listening to the whole conversation, watching on the security cameras, because they're just right on the other side of the wall. And the girlfriend comes over and goes, honey, I went to Charlie's, not Subway. And I just wanted to walk out and just be like, yeah, screw you, guy. And just like, but the guy just like yelled at me based off of like misinformation. And I was like, I was ready to go 10 rounds with this guy.
Like the biggest, one of the biggest problems we have in the world is knee-jerk reactions. Like,
oh yeah, and I'm guilty of it too.
Oh yeah, it's a human thing. Like, it's fine, but also like at a certain point, you kind of realize like, as an adult, as a functional adult in society, you have to think about things before you react to them.
Right.
And there are so many people who don't do that. Like, and I mean like of all ages and like gender and status and everything. There's just so many people who are like, their first reaction is somebody's gonna die. And it's
someone's gonna burn for this because I'm angry. Basically,
and like they don't care about facts, they don't care about like feelings, they don't care about anything besides like their own personal satisfaction in their, maybe not violence, but like in their reaction.
Yeah.
And that causes so many more issues than than that. It causes so many more issues than it solves.
I forget where I was. I think I was like Christmas shopping or something like that. And some dude, he was like a 40-something-year-old guy, if I had to guess, just started like screaming at me because I was there, like
basically.
Yeah, like he just started yelling at me. Like, I'm a customer. Like, I hadn't worked at the mall at this point. Like, and he was just screaming at me. And so I just stood there and stared at him. And when he was done, I just looked down and I said, do you feel better? And he goes, no, and just walked away. Because I knew, like, it's a stressful time. The dude just needs to yell at someone. And he ended up apologizing. He came back to me later, and he was like, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. I apologize. And I was like, it's cool, man.
That, to me, that makes that person so much more of a, like, good guy than anything else he could have done in that situation.
I was just like, because I'm usually not in the mood for a fight. Like that one situation with the guy who was like up on my integrity. Like that's a little bit rare different occasion for me. Normally, I'm good to just stand there and just let people yell at me and just smile and be like, all right, have a good one. Because that's a lot more.
Yeah, that's like the most satisfying thing is their reaction to that.
Yeah, and so like, and I'm usually good for that because I don't care if people yell at me most of the time.
It's like whatever.
So like with that guy, he was just yelling at me like for nothing I did. Like I didn't know wrong. The dude was just angry. So I was like, if I try to interrupt this guy, it's gonna get worse. if I try to stand up for myself, it's just gonna get worse. I'm just gonna let him get it out of his system. And he did, and I was like, "You feel better?" And he was like, "No," and just walked away. And I was
Just a little like sad and no.
like he knew. He 100% like at that moment he was aware of what just happened. Like
It's kind of funny.
I gotta go. And so I just like I continued to stand in line because I was just standing in line, just like waiting to buy my crap. And as I walked out of the store, he was like, "I'm sorry," and I was like, don't worry, dude."
Well, see, that's
Yeah, you shouldn't have done it, but like you're fine.
well, that's the thing. Like I said, like that's a human thing. Like everyone has that moment at some point in time.
Yeah.
That's just the reality of the situation. What matters is what you do afterwards. Like
I've missed these conversations with you, dude.
I know, dude. Like that's part
We
of the
used to
reason.
do this every day.
That's part of the reason I was like, please get on call. I'm tired and I feel like I can't commentate well. And I knew this was gonna happen. But like, oh god, it's terrifying. I know, Rayman. I feel the same way. But at least it's a slide level, so that's fun. Oh, this is a
Slide
hard
levels are
slide
always
level.
fun. Well, no, they're not. There's actually, I forget what game it was. I played a game recently that has a slide level that I just want to shoot myself.
Mario 64.
No, those are fine. I
At this
enjoy
point,
those.
we just know. Okay, wall. But no, like, to me, everything matters
Scary eye, man.
on how
Oh,
you
geez,
handle it
that
after it
camera.
happens. Right. That camera did not do me any favors there.
Hey, you need to do yourself a favor. And in your Twitch settings somewhere, I can find out exactly if you want. Switch to low latency mode.
What does that do?
It makes it so that your stream delay goes from like 15 seconds to like 4.
Weird. I didn't do that.
Yeah, it's new. It's pretty new. They rolled it out to just partners and affiliates like 3 weeks ago, and then
We're affiliates now.
I think last week they made it open to everyone. But
Damn it!
regardless, even if they didn't, like you're an affiliate now. So
I'm not special anymore.
You still get certain priorities
keep
over
getting
non-partner
eaten.
streamers.
Is
so.
being eaten a priority? Because apparently
It
it's
is.
what's
Yeah,
happening to me.
it's a perk.
it's a sweet perk.
Yeah, it's the benefits of the job. Like some jobs give you benefits like healthcare and dental.
Only if you're
Twitch just gives you frustration in video gaming.
Oh, thank you, Kamara. I died because I was reading your message.
If I had a nickel, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome to streaming. Can I take
Yeah.
your order?
Yeah, I would like a washer. What?
I would like 6 unfair deaths, please, because I was reading chat. Oh, don't worry, that's our special today.
It's buy 2, get 9,000 free.
It only costs a few bits.
It only cost your dignity. Damn it, I don't have any left. I'm broke on that front. What the?
I can do it now.
Yeah, you are number 1. I don't
Hooray.
have, I don't have a good alert for that, but I have one planned. And I told Frazier it, and he liked it, so it made me happy. I'm
Nice,
going
I can't
to
wait see it.
I'm going to. The problem is, like, I thought it was a movie clip, but apparently the movie clip I thought of doesn't exist. Because I looked up the clip I was thinking of, and it says it a lot. Oh, that's Pit. He says it differently. But I'm gonna do. I have to do like an actual recording of it. Also, thank you. Thank you for the bit. That's my first bit.
Dude, broke a cherry.
I will frame it on the wall.
You have to wait until you get another 900 or 99,999 before you actually
For actually a what?
before you get any of that.
Oh,
You have to accrue $100 in Twitch revenue through either subscriptions or bits or people buying games through your channel if you have that enabled, which you shouldn't, because that makes you a terrible person. And then after you accrue
what makes you a terrible
$100,
person? I was dying.
there's a thing you can enable, and actually I can't disable mine. I've like written into them, and I'm like, I want this turned off, and they're like, yeah, okay, we're working on it. But if you're playing a game that like Twitch sells,
Oh,
usually,
yeah,
like, newer
yeah,
games,
yeah. I saw that.
you can, yeah. So like if people buy it through my channel, I get like a 4% kickback or something like that. But you have to launch the game through Twitch's terrible game launcher, and I just refuse to be a part of that. So.
Fair. Yeah, if you didn't have to launch it through that, like, I guess it's not really a bad practice necessarily. I can't
Like if
think
it
of
was
any
booked
reason
on
to.
Steam, or like you could just buy a code to redeem on PS or Xbox
Yeah.
One or something like that,
Be like,
then
whatever.
I think I'd probably keep it up there. I wouldn't push it super hard. But I'd
No,
probably,
no.
like,
You
I'd
can't do
feel
the
less
hard
bad
sell
about it
and
being
stuff like
there.
that.
No, yeah. Like every now and then, every now and then, yeah, every now and then I go super hard on like subscriptions, and I'm like, hey, for $5 you can do this, that, the other thing, or whatever. But for the most part, I don't sell my channel too much.
I mean, I feel like it's just like anything else. It just has to be in moderation. Because
Yeah,
I mean,
like especially like after you hated me, like
Yeah.
2 weeks, 3 weeks ago or whatever, I was like, hey, do me a favor, hit follow, and like 25 people did, and then I was like, and if you have $5 later on, maybe subscribe, and no one did, and that's cool. But
that's
I
like
figured I have this 50-something person audience surplus, like might as well just be like, it's out there.
yeah. My you would end up regretting not saying it if you didn't.
Yeah, probably.
My thing
You
with
suck.
I know I suck. I suck terribly.
This
What did I
also
even
looks
hit?
really hard and badly
It's
made.
yeah, a little bit of both. Yeah. The crystals are really hard to see, and I don't know if it's the TV.
Yep.
It may be showing up better on the capture than it is on the TV, but like on the TV, I cannot see those crystals until they're right on top of me. I am making progress. Like I'm consistently getting further, except for stuff like that.
I haven't either RDS. Admittedly, I'm going word of mouth on that one. People have just told me it's bad, therefore I believe it to be bad. But then again, not everyone
Holy
has
shit!
the
You can
same
destroy the
things,
crystals. Okay. Well, that makes more
You know what?
sense.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah, I should have thought of that.
Go Rayman, says the weird purple.
Go
hair
Rayman,
lady.
go Rayman, go. Go Rayman, go Rayman, go. Yeah, I've already made it like 3 times as far as I have.
I see how much better you're getting.
Well, getting implies that there is some sort of like skill
I think I'm
progression.
not gonna eat at this point, but thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, why don't we just back it up for what
Once I finish this level, I'll probably be done for the stream. Like I said, it's gonna be an early, a late. No fire. It's gonna be a shorter stream tonight.
I feel you.
Thank you, RS and Kimura. I do got the skills.
You got Skittles, dude.
What am I supposed to do here? I don't remember.
Eat, taste the rainbow.
Fair. Are you supposed to shoot platforms so I can get over there to you?
I honestly, like, if they had continued with this, like, style of the game, like, 3D platformer and all that stuff, I really wonder what the game would look like today, like, in modern graphics. Would they have, like, tried to, like, make it all smooth, or would they have gone for, like, almost, like, a purposely bad look or something like that, and instead they made it the 2D platformer, which I don't really like.
Really? See, I love the 2D ones. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I'm bad at platforming, so...
Oh, well, that's fine.
3D platformers I like because they usually come with collectathons in a 3D space, which I love.
Yeah. The Origins games are actually pretty tough, too. So, like, if you're not pretty hardcore into platforming...
Played through like the first one. I didn't play through it. I played some of like the first one, and I didn't hate it, but I was just so bad at it that I just got tired.
It's rough. Like it's a hard platformer. Like I'm not making that, am I?
4:30
Yeah.
or 5 a.m. your time, dude. That's what time I wake up every day.
Pokemon stays up so late. I'm slowly going to my death.
They did remake this though on the 3DS, Rayman 2.
Did they? I am not positive about that. I feel like you're right though. They did remake some Rayman, but I don't remember which one.
I'm just gonna Google Rayman 3DS.
Rayman 3D. Oh, speaking of, Rayman 3 is free on PlayStation Network right now, by the way.
What? I'm gonna grab that. Thank you.
If you about to say if anybody wanted that. Or at least I got the notification for it the other day. So, oh shit.
Adaptation of the greatest Rayman title, Rayman 3D, is the adaptation of Rayman 2 on Dreamcast for 3DS. Oh,
I am
interesting.
stuck in the skull. The skull will
I
be the
did
death.
not know
of me.
that.
Oh, there we go.
RDS taught me a thing.
Kimura, it's on the PlayStation Network, so if you have a PS4 or a PS3, I believe you can get it.
You have to be a PS Plus member.
Yes, you do.
Which means you gotta pay for their online
Their
services.
subscription thing. But that's honestly useful in the first place.
I mean, I've gotten more free games. Like, I got Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, like the new one.
Yeah.
While it was still a $60 game, I got that for free, so that's already worth, like, a year's worth of subscription.
Yeah, no, they,
It's actually $60 a year.
they have a lot of, like, good free games.
Yeah, like, I got
honestly,
Life is Strange for free through that. I got...
the full or
all
just
the
episode
chapters.
1?
The full.
Oh, when did I miss that?
It was almost a year ago.
No, yeah, I didn't even have a PS3 at that point. I got a PS3 and a PS4 pretty close to each other.
I gotcha.
Nope. Camera. No, camera. Camera. I don't like you, camera.
Dude, that's the rules of the 3D platformer. If you don't have full masterful control over the camera, it will assassinate you.
No. Just die.
You must die.
Alright.
Well, the Splatoon servers will be back online in 8 minutes, and I'll probably be unconscious by then.
I'm almost done with this. If I can just beat this boss. Okay, I almost died again.
I'm the boss.
I'm the boss. Throw fire at me.
Going for the big bad bosses song, but that worked good.
I literally have never heard any of their songs. I've been aware of them.
Most of them aren't good, admittedly. They did one with Grant Kirkhope, and it just sounds really, really awkward and cringy.
Aw, that's sad.
Like, I was really excited. Like, it's called Bears and Birds, and I'm like a song featuring Grant Kirkhope called Bears and Birds, I'm all in.
Yeah.
And the song is awful.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, it's just Grant Kirkhope, like, literally, like, his first line in the song is, and I don't give a fuck, and just, like, I'm like, okay? Like, it's, like, screaming Grant Kirkhope, and it's not good.
This is gonna be what this song is. They have you watched any of the Game Grumps Aaron wikiing himself?
All 3 episodes, actually. I found that very fascinating.
I did too, but I was surprised when he mentioned that he thought the second. Oh, I'm not making that, am I? Dang it! The camera makes
You
it
thought
hard
the second Starbomb album was bad?
Yeah, I
thought it was infinitely better than the
Yeah, I did too, and I thought that was the consensus.
The one thing that I think people liked a lot more about the second one compared to the first one is just like the lack of dick jokes.
Yeah, well, they even mentioned that they like purposely made less of them, and it's just overall it's slightly less vulgar. But like, I also just think the songs are better. Like, they're better written.
They're like, you can like, you know how he said like they had been working on Starbomb like for a lot longer than people thought they had been.
True.
And so like a lot of their early songs were like the Kirby and Dreamland one.
So I hate that one so much.
But yeah, that song's cringy as heck.
Yeah.
And a lot of the other really early ones, like you can just tell like which ones were really early and which ones kind of came later. And the early ones are just like bad. But the later ones on the first album are really good. I enjoy them. You know, even if they're vulgar or whatever, like they're still funny.
They're funny songs,
and
yeah.
I appreciate them.
Luigi's Ballad is amazing.
Yes, Luigi's Ballad's one of my favorite songs.
Smash was the second one, right?
Smash is the second one.
Yeah.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Oh God!
But yeah, no, I agree. The second album's definitely my favorite out of the 2, and then
yeah, I really like the second one. I'm excited for the third one. I am very excited for the third one.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, RDS. Like, that's who they are, and they fit that, I guess. But like,
what did he say? I'm trying not to die.
He says, I do enjoy less dick jokes, but that's their MO in general, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're not wrong.
Very true.
Which is why, like, they're another channel that, like, in small doses, I can handle.
No!
Like, the 10-minute power hour has been really enjoyable.
They have been amazing.
It's a different kind of funny.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy it a lot. Although I will admit, like, the forced gag thing is getting old.
I feel like they know when to call that one, though.
Yeah, like, I just feel like, do we need to do this in every episode? Like,
Kinda.
Like, I've gotten to the point where, like, I turn an episode on and I'm like, all right, well, that's the bit. Like, I can already tell it's coming. Like, or where is it? Like, I know it's coming.
Yeah.
Like,
The only
just have an episode without a bit and just do
the
like
only
10 minutes
bit that I
of
didn't
comedy.
particularly the only bit that I didn't particularly like is the they let their information get out one. I was gonna.
I actually really enjoyed that one.
Really?
I just felt like it lingered a bit.
Yeah, it went on a little too long. That was kind of my complaint with it as well.
I like that one. I actually didn't like the most recent one, where it was just like, oh, it's Matt naked on the floor.
I love that one. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
It made me laugh so. Like, the pose he took for some reason got to me way more than the joke itself. And then just like oh yeah, he just does that. Like,
Yeah, Aaron was like, yeah, that's just
I think because I've known people, not who would do that specifically, but who would do weird things, and like your only defense for is like, yeah, he just does that. Like, I've known so many people who have that mentality on things.
Does
that
Rayman 2 have a
are related to
life
it.
system? Just curious.
I think it's infinite lives overall, but like
That's nice.
it is all the insta deaths only take away from your health bar, which is actually pretty convenient. Now I can
Okay.
actually fight you. Or was that the fight? Was that the fight? I think that was the fight.
That wouldn't surprise me.
May have been the fight.
It might just be like that Metroid fight where you just have to push the boss to the end of the level and then he just dies. And then he comes back and he's like, surprise, but then falls apart.
Ooh. That's a lot of gold. I like the gold.
That's a lot of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts. Oh, that's what I need as a. I'm getting that. That's gonna be. That's gonna be a thing.
I want a 1% kickback on every single thing you get from that.
I gotta decide what I want to do that with, because it's obviously like a Zelda thing, but you still need to see that. By the way, it makes me upset that you haven't seen that movie. You've defeated me. My treasure is yours. Take whatever you want. Kakamai is a good fight. The nut is coming back. The nut always comes back. And the nut came back the very next day. No treasure for... Oh, I can pick. I wonder what happened if I hit I want the treasure. We'll do no treasure. Tempting as it may be.
I never get sick of just telling people to fact check their crap.
It is satisfying.
Crocomire is a good fight. Is that who I was thinking of? Crocomire?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know Metroid at all.
Fraser's not here, so he can't fact check
I
us.
own 2 Metroid games.
Yeah, I figured it would be
the
like an
original
instant kill,
and
Kimura.
Super, so.
We're gonna get back to the main menu here real quick. We should be able to. Or do we have to go all the way through this level again?
All the way.
No, we can. There's an exit thing at the beginning of the level. That's right. We can take that real quick, and then we're in stream. We gotta find somebody we can raid. Is anybody streaming right now? Anybody like in our immediate group? If not, I will just pick
Squid
somebody
should
raid.
not be anymore.
No,
He's
I don't
done
think
long by
Squid-
now. He's getting ready for movie night, actually.
I gotta figure out. I thought about doing something like that with
Nature
anime.
Pie, Spike, Andy, Patty, Barry, you, Used Pizza, and Zosty. Just everyone that I'm following.
These are all like bigger people.
Some of them.
Who's the smallest person on there?
Used Pizza. He's got 99 viewers right now, so yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Well, I have to leave my 64 on because I don't have a friggin' memory pack, but I will grab one from work tomorrow. We're going to pick somebody at random. Let me pull up my Twitch. I don't even know how many viewers we have. Probably not even enough to justify a raid, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I need to get in the habit of it because I keep forgetting them.
They
Ooh,
believe
now
it's
we're getting into the
bountiful.
hypocrisy realm. I need to go to bed before I start getting in trouble.
Wait, what?
I'm just having an online conversation with someone who posted an article, and I'm like, that's not even true. And they're like, yeah, but it's just such a generally true thing. I'm like, that's just a blanket statement.
That's a terrible
really
statement.
fair.
What?
Yeah, but it's someone who's always like, no, truth is super important, and you're being ignorant and all this other stuff. And I just want to throw it back in their face. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you on it, but yeah, that's what does that even mean? That is terrible.
Yeah. Probably try and go to bed. Yeah,
To
Kumar,
win
good
some
idea.
money.
Same. Also gonna go to bed. Should have gone to bed an hour ago. What the heck, John? Stop having good conversations.
sorry.
So he's not streaming. He's just on Discord right now. Yeah, he's doing his movie night thing, I think, which I think you have to be a part of the club or something. I don't know.
Did you get a the weird survey from Twitch about like watch parties and stuff like that?
That sounds familiar, but I probably ignored it like.
They had a they had a little thing I was just talking about, like, do you do watch parties? And I was like,
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
can you do watch parties?
That was my question. Is I was like.
I always was under the impression that was like super not cool to do.
Yeah, I think if you do. Like I think if it's not public, like subscriber only or something like that, it's okay. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. And like as an affiliate, I don't want to push boundaries because I don't want to get banned from
Yeah,
a thing that's
same.
actually been getting me some decent side income recently. So
So we're gonna go to a Majora's Mask stream. I'm just gonna find like a low one to do. 80% run.
You ignored the survey. That's fair, what it is.
I did it because, like, if they figure out a way to make that okay, I've actually wanted to do that with, like, anime. I've had that idea, but I've always backed away from it because of obvious reasons.
There's, I'm definitely going to set up a movie night some night for just, like, one of those movies that everyone's like, you need to watch this, and I just haven't yet.
This guy looks interesting.
At any rate, I'm gonna hang up. I need to take a shower and go to bed like an hour ago.
Man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, too.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll see you
I'll,
later.
yeah, Sunday at the latest.
Yep. As soon as this commercial's over, so I can actually unmute this dude and play it on stream, we're gonna raid this guy because he's playing Majora's Mask and he only has 12 viewers. That's all the reason I need. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna make sure he's not, like, crazy real quick, like spouting off the N-word or anything like that. Because you never know.
Tier 2 emoji, emote, it just hasn't been updated yet. Basically I swapped it so that gave
Nice and cool. Alright, so we're gonna raid this guy.
It's so sad. But I shall deliver it perfectly.
What is
okay,
his
so
name?
he's delivering later.
Oh, what is his name?
Indigo Creates with
There you
the host. Thank you so much
I
for the host,
bet.
Indigo. It's been so long. How are you? Haven't seen you in ages. Yeah, basically I just wanted to switch the emote tiers around so that the gay emote was the tier 1.
So we're gonna raid this guy. No message, just like, I don't know.
Okay, let's go see what we need in
Say Poly Squad raid or something like that.
In the well. And we'll head back to town to follow the postman around.
There you go. Say that. Whatever. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't know what I'm gonna stream yet, but I'll figure it out. Thanks for stopping by. It's much appreciated. Enjoy the raid. Oh wait, it didn't actually raid. It's because I hit the wrong
It's
thing.
like currently new,
Raid
so that's maybe like 6.
There we go.
I'll keep an eye on the notebook.
There you go.
When
Alright, thanks for hanging out, guys.
when the
We
time
will
on
see you
the
next
clock
time.
is, like,